We are gonna finish our Relic today. Probably. If I'm like falling asleep when we're doing like a light farming phase, then we'll just finish it up Saturday. But the plan is to hopefully finish it today. Saturday we could just do like, I don't know what we'll do Saturday, but we could do something Saturday just as a group, see if people want to clear certain things. Maybe we take another whack at T9 maybe just to see if we enjoy it again. We'll see what happens. Sunday though, I'm pretty sure Bahamut's going down. Not as quickly as Rion will do, but he's still going down. And then on maybe Monday, we'll be able to do the cutscene Bukake. I think that'd be pretty good. We'll see. Either Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. Tuesday'd probably be better. Okay, listen, Buckaroo. I have some good news. Only 2 people in the community know this, and one of them is at a concert right now. So, here we go. There she is, the listen. Right, there we go. Yeah, we could always start playing with Savage, but hey, I have an announcement. And I'm probably just gonna say this the once, because I don't want it being all over the VOD. But my demo's done. Like done. Like we put a bow on it, done. It's nice, it's good too. When I first got it back, I cried like a fucking baby. It was just so nice to hear it having finally come together. I'd been working on that shit for like 2.5 years. It only takes maybe a couple months to make a demo. But because of my fucking depression, I wasn't able to make any progress on it. But finally, and that's a testament to my dick. Exactly, it's a testament to my dick. These little things right here have given me a new fucking lease on life, and I've been able to do something, basically anything that I need to do since. It's been fantastic. Hey, Trails. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. That means I can actually move forward. I am officially a real voice actor. I've been professional this whole time, but now I'm actually able to go get agents and get like real work and start working with real studios and not just indie projects and not just local stuff. So that is really nice. It really is my foot in the door to the industry. It is not the only demo I need to make, but we cranked that one out in a month and a half, so I'm pretty sure the other one could be easy. The other one I need to do is a commercial demo, which is not fun at all, but it pays the bills. It pays the bills. If you can get consistent, commercial work, then that's usually how you pay the bills until you get famous. At which point you're probably going to be able to get a lot of creative roles, but even then, it's going to be real fucking sketchy as we go. I'm just hoping I'm able to get off the ground. Get treated a little bit better than Twitch treated me, so we'll see. All I know is I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing it, and that's all I want in life, just those 2 things. That and a nice house, lots of windows, and plants fucking everywhere. You can't tell if you're inside or outside. Love that. That's what I have in my future. He's a real boy now, that's right, Umbreon. Yeah, I'm glad, I'm so glad. All right, that's it. Awesome, good to see you, friend. Hey, let's play some video games. Manifest it? Oh, I am. Oh my god, so Kat, you posted that video of Squish That Cat, the animated version. I need to tell you something. That night, I had a dream that I had adopted this actual cat. Not like you or one of the cat boys, it was a literal 4-legged cat. And I laid down, and I was in my childhood home, I don't know why. But I laid down in my bed and I patted my chest. At the time, I didn't know I had a cat, but I'm like, it's almost like I have a cat. Cat jumps up on the bed like, whoa, nice. The cat comes and lays on my abdomen, and I'm petting the cat, and then the cat has fucking butt cheeks. I don't know how to explain it. But you know that haunch right on the back of their thigh? It was padded. It was like Kardashian fucking padded. I mean, this thing had an ass. And it was the most bizarre thing. And I was just like squeezing the cat's ass. I'm like, this can't be real. This can't be real. And then I woke up. I was like, this is bizarre. It was one of the most bizarre dreams I've had. Usually my dreams are pretty well based in reality. That shit was not. But then I get into the Discord and you've got the animated version of Squish That Cat when he picks it up like a football. It's just got this ass hanging out. It reminded me of my dream. I was like, I created this animation. I was the muse. Dumb shit, dude. Dumb as shit. Here we go. 90% of your dreams are related to the bathroom. I am so sorry, Umbreon. You have unlimited possibilities, well, limited only by your imagination, and you find yourself in the fucking bathroom 90% of the time. That's so sad. I go on adventures. I'm pretty sure I don't even dream. I'm astral projecting into different time space. It's pretty good. I have a good time. I'm able to some extent control the dreams, almost like a director, and in the same way that I'm like, it's like I have a cat pops in, you know? I'm sort of able to prompt stuff. I'm not completely like in control, like I would be sit here scripting some shit out, but usually I can tell I'm predicting something's gonna happen, then that shit happens. And that ends up being a lot of fun, especially if the predictions are like, oh, I'm gonna be able to fly here in a minute, whoosh. That's great, I love flying dreams. I don't get to have them very often, but they're like, I just wake up so happy. They always make me feeling like I can do anything. It's what those dreams make me feel like. I can accomplish anything. And then I wake up and I realize I'm still horribly depressed, so I'm not doing shit. But hey, at least for about a minute and a half, I felt real fucking good. I haven't had flying dreams in a while, but I also haven't been depressed in a while, so that's pretty fucking good. You down 2 glasses of water before bed. I don't know how old you are. Everyone in the chat is 47, and anyone who says otherwise gets banned. But I have heard other 47-year-olds say that drinking anything before bed is a surefire way to revisit your childhood nightmare of pissing the bed. There we go. Hello, friends. Okay, let me join the Discord, join the other femboys in chat. I'm pretty sure they're there. They are. Hello, catboys. Okay, I have a payment I'd like to make to Chief Catboy here.
Okay.
Okay, because could you, or I can do it, I don't know, but I'm lazy. Could you explain to those listening what the plan is today, since I only half know?
Okay, so the plan today is to go through and do 4 sets of quests. Each one will give you a specific item that you then turn into this asshole over here, and he'll make your weapon super fucking fancy.
Oh.
Each step requires a few specific things, some of which are crafted items, which are made from desynthesis, which I have already gone ahead and fucking done. Shoot me in the face, because that shit sucked. It requires 4 items that you have to tool around town and purchase. Each one costs 100,000. It requires 4 bombard cores, which we have already purchased, and you have to go to your grand company and buy 4 sacred spring water. No, the bitch in Mordona has them, I think.
Okay.
And on top of this, there's some dungeons that we have to explode, so that's what we'll be doing.
Okay, cool. It sounds to me like you are spending 400K for this. For me.
No, I made 4 sets, and that's the 400K.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody is 100K.
Okay.
Myself.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if I just hand you 100K dollary dues, then we're even.
Yes.
Okay. Too far away. Cannot hand you monies. All right, trade. Let's do this. Oh. Very nice. Whatever the fuck this stuff is. Yes.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. Oh, there's more. There's a tax on trading.
And there's all your items.
Very nice. Watch me accidentally discard one.
Please do not. Those are a pain in the ass to make.
Well, thank you so much for going out of your way for us. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I talked to the man?
No, we have to do some... Does he have a quest? Yeah.
He has a quest, yeah.
Yeah, go do that.
Okay. Nice.
In the meantime, Silver, if you would like your items, wander over to the giant beetle and trade.
Mico, come, tell me, how fares your relic? That's pretty good. I just bought some shit off a dude. Premonition says I'm gonna need this stuff. Splendid, splendid. Why, I dare say our efforts with soul energy have been well worth it. I suppose this is when I ordinarily reveal my next grand plan to further enhance your relic. It shames me to say that I have none to share. And bitch, what are you for then? Not for a lack of thought, though. I have revisited each step of your journey, starting with the relic's initial infusion of Thavnarian mist. From there, I have considered your painstaking collection of crystallized souls and how each of the 12 varieties of Atma were infused into your relic thereafter. Yeah? I have reflected on asking you to walk in the footsteps of the Zodiac Braves and how you absorb the light of slain souls into your relic. Ah, and did not such efforts yield a mightier weapon still? Indeed they did, as did using a sphere scroll to imbue your relic with the fortifying strength of materia made into light. Finally, I have dwelt upon our application of soul glaze so that the energies became aligned within the weapon. By my estimations, you now hold an arm of unparalleled soul attunement because of it. It has been quite the winding road we've walked, but we have traversed it with success, and I would perfect your relic no matter how long it takes. Yet, well, as I said, I've done all I think I can do. The soul within your relic must be close to that of the arm of legend I desire to recreate. But what comes next? Here we go. Yeah, we were here for all these steps, Mr. Man. There we go. Mayhap the nature of the soul in your relic is lacking. No, that cannot be. Please, Mico, do not mistake my pessimism for a lack of will. I simply lack for a way. I'm at wit's end, unable to see the forest for the trees, as it were. Although I am certainly not without allies. What if Geralt holds the answer to this particular conundrum? I can't say I relish the notion, but it would be thoughtless to dismiss the man's curious expertise. Could I ask you to approach him in my stead, Mico? You've convinced the man to lend us his aid before. Perchance you can do so again. Okay, let's go talk to the pot man. There we go. All right, Geralt, what do you got? I swear to God, if the first line he says has anything to do with kettles, I'm going to scream. Ah! If you're here for a kettle, it ain't ready. Takes time to get the texture just right. Fuck off. Oh, for the love of gods, it's you. Does your yearning for punishment know no bounds? Or is it just that yonder old kook can't get enough of me sparkling personality? A little bit of both. Man loves his kettles. Man is in kettle hell. Yeah. So you're both still foundering over that relic of yours. Well, I do owe Jalzahn a debt for that wine. Yes, you do. I have a mind to help you. Who knows? I might be as there's another bottle or three of fiery liquid in it for me if I do. Okay, I talked with Geralt. There we go. Yeah, if Platakun, if you are doing light farming, there's another phase later that needs light farming, and light farming actually wasn't much of a nightmare at all. In the end, I thought it would be. The prospect of having to do something like 50 to 75 runs of Sestasha made me want to delete my character. However, we found that just waiting for Circus Tower to be really strong was nice, and then doing Trial Roulette, which I think you were there for, that Trials Roulette was actually pretty good. It was kept it fresh. And we farmed a bunch of horses, which is fantastic. I actually got 2 Nightmare Whistles within a couple minutes of each other. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. So Silver, tonight, I mean, you could go off and try Circus Tower and see how it is. By the time I'm ready to do, by the time I'm on the next section of light farming, maybe we can get you there as well, and then we can all do it together. So, you know me, it's going to take me twice as long to do it as the rest of you, so you've got time to catch up. There we go. You were there for the first day of trial farming. Perfect. Okay. So you know the drill. It's not that bad. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oi, Jalzahn. For all the time you spent burying your beak in moldy books, how is it always lost as for what to do with the bleeding relic? God, that squish noise is awful. That's why I wear boots. It's the only thing that's going to make me walking around in mud any better. Ah, well, never fear. I'm here to bail you out of your predicament. The way I see it, you're trying to better a weapon what can't be improved anymore. We've just made the thing into the bleeding picture of perfection. No amount of spit and polish will make it any finer. I suppose I know what you say to be true, but cannot help but feel there is something more still to be done to realize its potential. I mean, they're talking like speedrunners. You know, you've got your whole game down to 42 minutes, 13 seconds. You're all talking about, man, but 42 minutes, 12 seconds is possible. Like, that's the shit we're talking about. When we were doing our Remnant from the Ashes speed run, and every time we finished, I'm like, no, 45 minutes is possible. 45 minutes is possible. And then what did we end up getting? Something like a 32? Yeah, we ended up getting like a 32-minute run. I can't remember how much it was, like 33 minutes or something. I can't remember how. Oh, because we used a seeded run. That's right. We used a seeded run for the fastest bosses, and we just blew our time out of the water. Because I was running New Game Plus unseeded, so I was getting random bosses and was consistently getting below 55 minutes per run. But I was like, man, 45 minutes is possible. And then we got the seeded run, and I'm like, well, fuck me. This is just like instant kills on all these bosses, which are the only bottleneck in the run. That and how fast you can run, but, you know, that's always the case. Anyway. That's how they're talking, is like speedrunners coming together like, you got another second in there? I wish there were, seeing as restoring that bloody relic is some of the finest work I've ever done. But if you mean to remake a legendary arm, like what the Zodiac Braves wielded, well, you can't do it with this. The weapons are just different, down to the very smithing. You made it though, dude! But if this relic can never become... Has my work been for naught? I must return to my research then. Mayhap I will find a clue on some forgotten page. A clue, you say? A clue what unlocks a forgotten way to forge steel. Seven hells, old man, that sounds bleeding interesting. Here, let me take a look at a book or two. You can't very well call myself the best smithy in the land if there's a technique underneath the sun I don't know about, can I? I think the seeded was 38. Nice. Probably, I know it was under 40. We were thirsting so hard for that 45, that sub 45, and then we hit a sub 38. I remember feeling so fucking hollow. Like, I was so excited about the prospect of hitting sub 45 that when we got the seeded run and we just kind of fucked it down at under even 40, it was like blasting it out of the water. I was like, oh. It wasn't satisfying at all. I was just mad. I was mad that it was so easy to get that time after all the struggling we did. Fuck's sake. Seeded would be a different category, though. Your skill is not in doubt, Geralt, but precious few descriptions of the arms of legend appearances remain. And accounts of their fashioning are fewer still. Even this, my most comprehensive tome, holds but snippets. It would take a genius to understand it. There we go. You can't remember who you're talking to, old man. If the greatest weaponsmith in all the realm can't figure it out, no one can. Let's give it a read. But blow me down. This is some bleeding brilliant smithing, what's written here. My finest kettle work pales in comparison. God, I've a mind to try my hand at this. But, well, you're welcome to the techniques, but what of the materials? I dare say you cannot find the catalyst the ancients used for soul infusion in this age. Simply put, we cannot just recreate a legendary arm. Reminds me of like Damascus steel. Dalmascus steel? Hey, Buckethead. Might be as you've a point there. Given the right stuff in a picture, I could fashion a fair likeness of a Zodiac Brave's arm. But I'm well buggered as... Oh, Jesus. But I'm well buggered as to how you might infuse it with soul. I doubt Thavnarian mist could do the job. Bitch, don't talk about Thavnarian mist that way. It's precious. The relic's infused with soul, then fortified with atma, and spiced with materia made light. Seven hells, I've got it. What? Break out your strongest liquor, old man. There is a way to recreate an armor legend. See, the Relic's got the right bleeding soul energy. We just need to get that to ascend to a legendary host. Ascend the soul into a new host. My friend, you should but prove yourself here. I will sing your praises, not only as the greatest weaponsmith of the realm, but the greatest of our era. There we go. Well, I'll have you singing like a canary by the time I'm through. But let's not forget about Geralt's payment. A bottle or 3 of fiery liquid, eh? Simple, man. Good. Now first we've to assemble a few raw materials. Just because I have an inkling of how to forge an armor legend. Stop yawning! It's because I get comfortable. I start talking and my brain's like, there's no oxygen! Oh. There we go. Just because I've seen an inkling of how to forge it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Just because I have an inkling of how to forge an armor legend doesn't mean I know what it's supposed to look like. I need a tome that'll tell me about the original's appearance. Seeing as you've bartered for books by yourself in the past, I'll leave the finding of the bleeding thing to you. I've no mind to get pecked by the harpies round Revenant's toll. Oh no. We're talking about what's-her-face. Rowena. Alright, next we'll need something to forge the host. You're about as like to find what they used eras ago as I am to find sobriety. That's a good line. So we'll just have to use the next best thing, whatever that is. What we're looking for is the most versatile of materials, what can be formed into anything. I have a feeling something like that can't be bought for all the gil and Eorzea, so you'll want to speak to a bloke what's wise in the ways of crafting and gathering. Now, if you can lay hands on that for the new host, then we've to deal with infusing it with soul energy. That means some mighty special form of materia. Might be as I've an idea where we can get our materia, so don't worry about that for now. There we go. Yes, Liam. I mean, ever since Cult of the Lamb was shown, it's 100% been Goat Simulator. Not Goat Simulator, Coco Simulator. And yeah, a bunch in the community are already playing it, and I'm definitely thinking about doing it as well. If we find that we want to take a break before going into Heavensward, I think it'd be a perfect game for us to jump in and play. So I don't know, but yes, you're absolutely right, Liam. 100%. Of course, I'm not sure how we'll infuse it with the... Oh, fuck off it. Of course, I'm not certain how we'll infuse it with the host, seeing as this new materia is 100 times more powerful than the original gobs of the stuff. There we go. Could we not channel the energy of this highly potent materia into another sphere scroll? It is a method that has served us well in the past. Unless, of course, the materia is so powerful it would incinerate a standard sphere scroll. Is it even possible to contain such energy? I know little of sphere scrolls beyond that which you've shared with me. However, Master Mutamix and his disciples at the bonfire may have the answer. And we'll need a catalyst for the materia's transformation to light. I suspect, however, that no ordinary Alexandrite will suffice this time. You would do best to seek a strange fellow styling himself as a treasure hunter. I have heard he found an exotic stone, and I'm certain the man and those close to him cannot be difficult to find. You're to come straight back here when you've gathered all the bits and bobs together. As much as I thought I'd had enough of you, I know I can stand a little more. If it means seeing the real armor legend come together and the soul and your relic ascend. Okay, and he hands me 500 gil. I was like, now fuck off. There we go. Alright, perfect. Sorry, spaced out.
Is it time to do things?
I think it's time to do things!
We get to go to Mordona.
Okay, off we go. I need a new boy today. Who is this? Oh, it's Rudy. I thought that was my Rudy, and then I was like, okay. Reminded me to change my my minion, and I got Rudy as well. What a boy. What a lad. Look at him, so chunky. He looks like Jamie Heineman from Mythbusters. He probably has the same personality, too. That beetle moves way too fast. unsettling. Rudy just phasing through the wall. What a good boy. Okay.
Up at this lady, under all the weapon crap, you're going to want to get 4 Sacred Spring Water.
Oh, I think I bought the right thing. Yes.
There should be 3 new quest markers out here that are blue with a swirl. You'll want to grab them.
A Ponze of Flesh, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, what use is it having wares aplenty to sell and not a soul round with any interest in buying them? Okay, I get that problem. But I suppose griping about it won't change things none or do aught for Gujasana. Oh, and where did a strap-in lad like yourself spring from? Listen, lady, you're 12. Don't talk to me. If you've a mind to barter for tomes, there's no need to speak with yon pretty lass. Nay, Papana'll deal with you instead. There we go. I like her dreadlocks. I haven't seen a Lalafell with dreadlocks yet. That's nice. It's a good look. All right. Now don't think ill of me as some filcher of others' custom. Nay, though I may be the warden's wandering sort at heart, I'm here because Gujasana is me dearest friend from years back. I hadn't thought to meet her again in a place like this, though. 'Tis the cruelest of fates that keeps me friend here pawning books, Venture. Gujasana's fallen into fearsome debt with that harpy Rowena. I fucking hate her. Selling tomes is as dull as the day is long, but even that's a boon for the lass. Well, Papana's nothing if not loyal, so I march myself up to Rowena and weedo myself work peddling tomes. What wages I don't need to eat, I'm using to pay down Gujasana's debts. Now, Ventura, were you not just telling me why you've come yourself? A book about ancient heroes and the weapons they wielded, eh? Well, there's a chance I laid eyes on such a tome just a few days ago, so there is. Tell you what, how about we make a fair trade of it? The book you want for a bombard core and a bottle of sacred spring water, and a Bronze Lake crystal, aye. That's an equitable deal if I do say so myself. Why, shouldn't be but the work of a moment for a venturer like your fine self. But I'll give you a hint anyway. Grab a bit with the merchants round Camp Bronze Lake, and you might just get a shiny bit of rock. Okay. She's saying I need a rock.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay. So just talk to the children right now?
Just gather the quests for right now.
Okay.
Because we gotta go in kind of a circle.
Okay. This one has 2, and I know one of them is for maps. Am I looking for Treasured Mother?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. Why, if it isn't the nice man who wanted all those maps. I took her quest thinking that I was gonna like use the daily maps, but then I was like, I have to run a dungeon solo to get that free map, so I just bought them down the street and I abandoned her quest. So she knows that I wanted maps, but I certainly never got any of hers. There we go. Would think I would appreciate her pure drive to create a mercantile empire. I would support Rowena if that's all she was doing, but like, she's a bitch at the same time. Like, you don't have to be a bitch to be a mogul. You don't. You have to exploit people. That's just the basis of capitalism. But you don't have to be a bitch about it, you know? You can smile as you fuck them over. Yeah, she's economically driven, but she's also got the personality of sandpaper, you know? Everything she does is abrasive and leaves you itchy and sore. Anyway. Why, if it isn't the nice man who wanted all those maps, what brings you Brangwine's way? It's probably going to be Brongwyn or something like that. Brongwyn or something. I love that she went through the trouble to get all those highlights. She looks like a Final Fantasy 15 protagonist in everything but the face. Alexandrite. Oh, that bit of crystal my son brought home. I've been using it to brighten up my garden, but if it means that much to you, I suppose I could part with it. Well, in exchange for it, she just has it in her garden like a fucking gnome. She got a plastic flamingo, a garden gnome, and then this priceless jewel right there next to her azaleas. It's just a few items that I've wanted for of late, and certainly nothing an adventurer like yourself should have any trouble with. Do we have a deal? Good. Well, first thing I would like you to do is bring me a bombard core. I just have to drop it into the bath and presto, boiling water to soak my bones in. What the It's a bath bomb. Next, I should like some sacred spring water. My neighbor swears by it for getting stains out of dirty clothing. And lastly, I need a new teapot, a proper brass one. I should like something a bit easier to use than the chipped earthenware one I have now. I'm sure you can barter or buy bombard cores and spring water, though I do not know where. But I do believe you are like to find metal kettles in North Shroud. She actually needs a kettle from what's his face. Okay, nice guiding star, hell yeah. Cousin of Quiet Cosmos, perhaps? There we go. Labor of love. Good day, adventurer. What brings you here? You're looking for someone wise in the ways of crafting and gathering. Well, I am but one who... What? Well, I am but one who aspires to mastery, but I offer you my services nonetheless. What would you have me make? My dick. He leans in. Fascinating. Yeah, you need a versatile material with which to fashion anew the legendary arm of a Zodiac brave. Bayergot's beard, that's no small thing. I dare say some of the dark matter... What? I dare say some form of dark matter would best serve your purpose, but you won't find anything suitable in Eorzea's markets, which means you're going to have to improvise. A truly unique material is called for. There we go. Well, you certainly know how to pique a craftsman's interest. I will aid you in this enterprise, adventurer.
My dear.
No! You stopped that. I already did it. I gave you a freebie. Don't do that. To begin, we must scour every ilm of Realm for our materials with the requisite properties. Our search may last our lives, mayhap our children's lives too, but we shall be vindicated in death, even if it takes 500 years. Cool down the drama, shirtless man. Not one for jests, I take it. Even my passion is not so boundless. The materials I have in mind are hard to come by, 'tis true, but not so hard as all that. Allegan resin should serve as a base for our compound. I hear some traders found a few lumps of the stuff amongst the Allegan ruins in southern Thanalan. If you browse the markets over there, I'm sure you're sure to find one sooner or later. The journey will be long, of course, but not so arduous as searching every ilm of Eorzea, eh? Okay, and the last man... Where is the last man? Did I talk to 4? I've only talked to 3.
We take a trip.
I'm pretty sure I only talked to 3. Am I high?
No, there's a 4th one, but it's in another zone.
Oh, okay, good, thank God.
So we're going shopping.
Okie dokie. Where is Catboy? Go Panda 2. Because if we're going to be teleporting around, we might as well just share the teepee. Oh, that's a cat. Nice. Nice. I win. Honestly, I've got the best mount here. Okay.
Someone ride my robot.
There we go. Nice. Get fucked, Panda. How the fuck did we not fall off that thing? Incredible. There we go. God, do we look cool. There we go. This could be the movie poster of the shit we're doing here. Even better for marketing is that we've got like the horn, the dick horn, right there. Easy to sell movie tickets when you got a dick horn on the poster. There we go. There we go, perfect. Yeah, Silver, you're just behind me. All you gotta do is blast through a couple sets of dialogue to pick up the quest, and you're right where we are.
Talk to this man, purchase items, and spend 100,000 gil.
Oh. Furite sand, just to be sure.
Yep.
Okay. I done it. Silver. I can't read, so perfect. This dialogue has no power over me. It's too powerful. Here we go. And Silver can just, if he's watching the stream, he'll just be able to see what we're doing. Oh. Oh, I'm in timeout. There we go. So what's this song from on this mount?
The fight mounts from.
Oh, okay. Junkmonger. Whoa.
Same thing at this lad.
Honestly, I think if Fern did not play this game, for whatever reason, if Fern did not play this game, Junkmonger would be Fern's character. We got the Hobbit hole. We've got, like, the plants everywhere. Junkmonger is Fern. Bronze Lake Crystal. That ain't junk, dude. He knows what that is. Yeah, Sylvia, you're looking for the blue guys with swirly things. Oh, okay, I've done it. I have the thing.
I can't weed. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going.
Okay. Shit, you can't read. I can't read. Panda, can you read? Can your horse read? Pretty sure my dodo can't read either. This thing can't read. It doesn't even have eyeballs. I don't even know how it gets me where I'm supposed to be going. There we go. Hey, snaky boy. How you doing? That's a snake. Very true. Merchant and mender. How versatile. Let me repair gear, though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need that. Okay. Purchase items. Allegan resin. You just have piles of it. Very nice. Okay. Mico has done the thing.
Pit stop at Goblin Town.
Oh. Oh, I didn't get a the teleport request. Hello? Where's that again?
Blackbrush.
Okay. There we go.
There's a teleport offer down on your lower right. You can just take that.
Oh yeah, it didn't pop up. That's weird.
No, there's a little button you can push. It minimizes itself.
Ah, okay. There we go. All right, perfect. Another, a Zodiac scroll. What? Calm the fuck down, Adkin. You were the one who's trafficked with Hubertan and Sphere Scrolls, yes? Then stop moving towards him. I said stop moving. What? Perhaps you do not yet know me, but you will. Soon, all will know Adkin. Master Mutamix's right hand. Now, what is it you want? No more gobbies, I know. Hopefully we don't have to actually talk to the gobbies. The Sphere Scroll, I knew it. You came to sup of Hubertan's knowledge without paying me any heed. No more, I say. Hubertan has milked your dealings enough. Today I shall fashion the scroll you seek and gain Master Mutamix's respect in so doing. Now hush, I must think. Channeling materia of power beyond compare into an empty host. Tricky. Only an ink with an unholy level of ethereal conductivity would suffice. Huh. Huberton's beloved superior enchanted ink would combust, transferring such energy into a sphere scroll. What was it Huberton's note said? Something along the lines of kill the 4 kings, disfigured, imprisoned, unchained, and forgotten. But why? Ah, that's right, for their blood. Blood? The answer, sir, is an ink distilled from blood. Yes, the blood of those so-called kings which you will be harvesting. Now, your first target is the king disfigured. I believe it can be found in the Wanderer's Palace. I'm unsure what it actually is, so I say slay anything that moves. Yes, the palace was once sacred ground, but neither the long dead of Nim nor myself care. Now go to your grisly task and do not return without the blood. This man's a little fucking intense. Hello! That's a Plata King. And now that he's caught up, we have the ability to run and do the dungeon section together, which is great. Dude, Silver, you look great, by the way. I just now realized you got glam on. Very nice. Very good. The fucking beetle. It moves too fast for something that big. That's my problem with it. Yeah, Treasured Mother is... Is Treasured Mother the one you're doing? Yeah. The lady that has the daily map. It's her over in Mordona. Yeah. That person. Oh shit, this door opens? I'm always surprised when a door opens. Okay. Purchase items. Brass kettle. I mean, he's making kettles all day. If there were 100k gil each, I'd be making kettles all day too. Okay.
Like, read the description on your kettle.
A stunning teapot, neither too short nor too stout, forged by master craftsman Geralt in his never-ending pursuit of the perfect kettle. Perfect. Very nice.
I believe we have all of the items required now, so we can do whatever you want to do in whatever order.
Okay. So he only told me about one dungeon that we need to go do, and I forgot what it was as soon as we walked away, so...
It should be in your quest list.
Oh.
It says Wanderer's Palace.
Oh, good. I'm gonna wait for Silver to be ready so we can all go together.
That's fine. I may have accidentally done this first set of dungeons because I thought that man was going to give me the sphere scroll for one of the previous steps, and I was wrong.
No. Oh, look at this clan. Leandri? She's moonlighting. This is steampunk millionaire. Come here, he is. I'm into dote, not to clap. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Silver, I think there's a guy standing right over here that you have to talk to be able to talk to What's-Her-Face that holds the quest right here. I think he's sitting right here. So if you're looking for the guy, I think he sits right there. I'm pretty sure. Just found it. Perfect. Okay. Sprinting. Okay. We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. Don't feel like you have to sprint, but also don't waste our time. Bet Fern lives in there. Think you can just just barely make out a switch dock on the far side. There we go. So after this crafting section, we have just like a small boy light farming section, and that's it, right?
Correct.
Very nice.
You have to complete 12 Mahatma. Each one will require either 2 runs of AV or Sastasha or 1 run of WAD or Circus. But I think 2 dungeons would be faster than an alliance, right? So
Yes.
if the dungeons are in bonus, you just need 1 dungeon.
Panda, do you hear my Moogle when I draw my weapon? It's so good. Yeah, I'm so...
Also, fun fact, when we do the dungeons, you don't have to wear your stupid relic weapon.
Oh.
You just get the item.
I need to Moogle this bow. Yeah. Pull it out, Panda. What are you waiting for? You say, look at my shiny weapon. It's on your back. Come on, whip it out, brother. There we go. Nice. That looks like it would fuck something up. That's like a garbage disposal on a stick. Terrifying. And like it's like a gamer spear as well, because it's got some dumb fucking unnecessary LEDs on it. Nice. It's like a red warning light. Warning, you are about to get stabbed. Nice. Is that your final stage for that, Banda? Look at us, just 4 DPS bros hanging out 5 feet apart because we're not healers. You've got to do the Mahatma still. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
I think what we should do is we should take all our quests and get them all up to at least a dungeon, so we can just chain those and then go turn in some shit.
Okay, so go hand over the items we bought to the different NPCs.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that then. Follow me, sluts! Here we go. Yeah, silver caught up so fast. There we go. Nice peloton. I hand this back into Mr. Guiding Star. Okay. So you've returned, adventurer. Have you found our base material? I have. Ah, the fabled resin of Alleg. An odd substance, I grant you. None alive know the true extent of its powers, nor less their source. I believe, however, that any attempt to recreate the arm of a Zodiac brave will founder without a base material as mutable as Aether. This resin is one such substance. It will readily take on the qualities of whatever we choose to add to it. Which brings us on to the question of what exactly to add. Plainly, the compound must needs be indurate at heart, lest it break during battle, yet supple enough to allow that no blow may make it shatter. A value bubo of this kind, sometimes found within the Aurum Vale, will provide ample rigidity. Born of brimstone and mithril, there is no more unyielding an ore. As for suppleness, a piece of void weave would seem the ideal choice. If rumors are to be believed, it is a cloth bound together by magics from the Dark Realm. I cannot speak from the truth of such claims, of course, but I know the fabric has only ever been found in areas where void scent roam in great numbers. I fear that acquiring these materials will require no small amount of effort on your part, but we can ill afford to compromise on quality if your dream of wielding a legendary arm is to be a reality. There we go. All right, perfect. Well, by the time I finish reading all this stuff, Silver, you're going to be able to get through it. So, like, I'm not worried. What? Yeah, I have the brass kettle. Sacred spring water. Bombard core. Oh! That's fine. Hold on. Pardon me, let me dig around in my chocobo's purse. My bombard cores.
Pull the bombard cores out of your bag.
They're not in my bag, honey.
Your chocobo saddlebag.
They're not in my chocobo saddlebag either. They're in Timon's anus.
Damn.
Here we go. Yes. Here you go. I was very concerned. Here we go. Dearie me, aren't these lovely? Thank you, young one. I wish I could afford to buy such goods every day, but I have been tightening the purse strings of late. I should like to leave my son a tidy sum after I die. Not too much, of course, but enough that he can find a home for himself. Would that my husband were alive to watch over Eldwine after I'm... What a name! Give him a better name to inherit. Yet it is better not to dwell on what could have been. I must set my son on his own 2 feet. Mark my words, young one. My dick will not end well for him. The same as... Well, never mind who. The point is nothing I can say can convince him to give it up. Here we go. Perhaps it would carry more weight coming from an adventure. Well, then I have another task for you. Persuade my son to stop chasing treasure. He is somewhere in western Lenosha, I believe. If you can make him see the folly of his ways, then that crystal is yours. Bitch, you said bring you a kettle, and I'd get the damn thing. Now you're talking about I need to go stop your son from being a bounty hunter? I'm being swindled. All right, let's see. I don't think there's anyone else here that I have to talk to unless I'm... Oh, never mind. Papana. That's right. Yeah, why doesn't she have Grand Company seals? All you've got to do is steal shit from dead people and turn it into them. And they'd be like, damn, this is nice. Where'd you get this? A corpse. I looted a grave. Like, what do you want me to say? Well, seeing as you're back to Pratt, I take it you found the stuff I asked for. I did. Now let's... Hold on a moment. Are you trying to cheat me out of a book with these? The bombard core is missing a bit, and there's a hair in the sacred spring water. And tain't no upstanding head hair, neither. Now, I'm not blaming you, but you must have seen that traded a rare and precious book for trinkets ain't fair. But I believe in second chances, and I'm willing to settle for something else. Fucking what? Something like a horn of the beast what prowls damn old Darkhold. Aye, that's a gob machine bang plate from Brave Fox's long stop will do nicely. Now, tain't as if either grows on trees. The truth of it is you would have more luck finding, well, a gob machine bang plate on a tree. Of course, that's why moneyed dilettantes? I've never seen that word before in my life. Will pay a small fortune for two such rare pieces. If you bring him to me, I'll get your book and a kiss. No! You're a child. No kiss. She's doing her best to roleplay. But no. Don't do that. Wait until you've become a proper green bean. Okay. Alright, we're good. No morbid motivation. We'll never click on that again. Okay, so now, obtain a Veil Bubo in the Aurum Vale. Okay, speak with Eldwine in Swift Perch. Let's go do that. Which one do I click on? Dilettantes? Interesting. The hell does that word mean? I know debutante, but I don't know dilettante. And other things I've never heard of in my life at 11. What the fuck are you looking for? Day in and day out I hunt... What? Oh no. He has a fucking speech impediment? Don't do that. I don't want to read it. Of course, plummeting to me death won't make her any less glum neither. Interesting, Panda. So they're like an amateur who has also never studied what they're doing in their life. A person who cultivates an area of interest such as the arts without real commitment or knowledge. So they're just dabbling. That's what that means. They're just a dabbler. Interesting. Oh, he's super drunk. That's what's happening here. Knife Roomba of the whole clan. Rian, can you dote this man? I can't. I'm in dialogue right now. Thank you. I would dope, but I have to read. When did you get here? Byracott's God, I need something to soothe me nerves after the start you gave me. You can't. Oh, he logged out. I think you fucking killed him.
He yeeted into a dungeon.
Oh, I see. You gave him the confidence needed to go tackle it. You came on Ma's behalf? I'd wager she wants you to put paid to me treasure hunting days. Save your sermon, friend. I'm not changing my ways. Eldwine's a treasure hunter through and through. Hell, I couldn't earn enough gil for watery grog if I tried my hand at something else. And I know in me heart of hearts that me one greatest treasure's still out there, and I ain't quit until I got it. Is it the friends you made along the way? Of course, no one said I've got to go. Jesus, what? I've got to go it on me own. How do you feel about hunting my treasure for me? What? Of course, I'll do your job for you. I just traded my last pair of socks for a tip or three, see? Word is there's riches lost somewhere in Amdapor Keep. Pharaoh, Sirius, and the Tamtara Deepcroft. Oh, we are just like touring all the dungeons here.
Pretty much, yep.
Now they're a bit too perilous for old Eldwine, but the venturer like you'll be just fine, won't you? You need to, like, grow a backbone, asshole, if you want to go be working in these dungeons. Just be a healer, and then you don't really have to do anything. Your dumbass has, what, a bow on your back? What is this? You gotta be a DPS and you're scared? What the fuck? And if any one of those treasures is big enough for me and Ma to live like kings, then I solemnly swear to give up treasure hunting. Cross my heart. I love your bell bottoms, by the way. Every time you wear that, I'm like, God damn, those look like lilies.
I love these pants so much.
They're so fashionable, dude.
Dude, my favorite pants in Final Fantasy XI were literally White Mage artifact armor bell bottoms, and they were patterned like White Mage, so they were like white, and they had the little red triangles. They were great.
Nice. So when I inevitably play 11, what class should I play?
Depends what you want to do.
I want to suffer. I'm gonna be playing a haunted scarecrow child, so I don't know. Whatever's the most cursed shit, I want it. But not so bad it wouldn't be fun. You're not like actually broken jank, just regular jank. Oh, Briardian, wow. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be talking to you. This is Hildebrand. Fuck. Okay, anyway, well, I guess we're getting a little, like, bonus drippy drip of Hildebrand here. There we go. Good show, Mico. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Bye, Panda. Okay. Anyway, we've done that. We don't ever have to come back here again. Okay, I think I have them all then.
Pick a dungeon, unsync us, and let's go.
Oh shit, I'm in charge.
Yeah, you're in charge. You've got the party hat.
Oops, it fell off.
Fuck.
I can't wear hats. I got these ears.
I hate all of this. As far as suffering, probably Geomancer. Dragoon is pretty suffering. Thief isn't bad at higher levels.
Okay, I do like the idea of running around as basically Coco. Just a little stabby and no higher than the knee. Okay. That Dakun is already very good. All right, good. Yeah, we're all on the same page. Hell yeah, reading it bought time. There we go.
Someone tell me what dungeon we're doing.
Wanderer's Palace.
Thank you.
We'll just go down the list. Who's Popo Nag? Oh, he's the Levy Meat. Not Levy Meat. Leave Levemite. Is it leave meat? I hate that. I hate that word so much. Yeah, Tarataru Thief.
I'll levemate your face.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. As it was coming out my mouth, I was like, that's gonna hurt him. Also, we're just sprinting, right? We don't actually stop to kill anything.
We'll have to kill stuff eventually, but yeah.
Okay. Damn, dude. Zapped his ass. Why is Ryan so fast? Look at him. He's Naruto running faster than fucking Silver does. Levmate? Levmate. Okay. It's Lev? I'm telling you, I heard a developer say the word leave instead of levy. I was hoping it was levy because that just sounds better. But I understand that we can't live in a nice world. We live in the world that we live in.
Leave. Koji Fox said leave on the fucking...
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm gonna dunk Snake in something.
Sneeze on me, daddy! Okay, nope, he's dead. There we go. Hey, a developer said it was leave, so we have an official record, and nobody corrected that guy. I like Levy better, but I also stand Koji, so... Perfect. Snake, why are you so hostile today? You're so angry. What is wrong? The devs can lick my balls. What the hell? There we go. I almost didn't recognize this. Oh, Rian was hostile to you? You just have to take it. Rian is a precious boy who can do no harm, and even if he did it, it's because you stepped in front of his gun. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna get doinked. Yep. It'd be great if his doink just inflicted doom on you and there's just nothing you could do about it. There we go. There we go. I like these guys destroying things in one hit after I hit them because it makes me feel like I'm... Hello?
Nobody stopped to get oil.
Bitch, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. All me. Whomst? Oh shit, there he is. The boy. Oh shit, nice. I mean, this dungeon would be really scary if it was an instant kill. I think I'm just always gonna argue for shit being harder than it is. Yeah, I'm glad the game is so punny. I'm really glad. I think it adds so much charm if you know the descriptions are not just going to be like boring ass encyclopedia entries, but if they're all a little bit tongue-in-cheek. That's the kind of tooltips that we want, you know. There we go. I was about to ask, will I know if I get the thing and then it jump scared me? Okay. Next up will be Aurum Vale. Time for piss.
Boo.
We only ever wanted to have to run this thing once, and we keep accidentally bumping into it. Like, oh, hey. There we go. Aurum Vale is like going into a place that clearly never gets like properly cleaned, and then you sit on something, you're like, this thing has never seen Lysol in its life. That's Aurum Vale. Like, the air in here is putrid. And I can't smell it, but I know it. Like, it's hot, it's musty, it's basically Florida in here, including the wildlife that wants to kill you. There we go. I did a Peloton and it pissed everyone off. Rion so fast. He looks like he's a fugitive and we're chasing him through the dungeon. Get back here, you little shit. I think he's out of combat. I can give him Peloton, make him even faster. Oh, Silver got the Peloton, but not me. I see how it is. Give the ninja yet more speed. I'm angry. You guys keep telling me to read things like I can. Read the tooltips, read the dialogue, read the item descriptions. Pick one, and I'll read it.
I'm addicted to it.
You're addicted to what?
Speed.
I was gonna say speed or piss. There we go. Rion, or Yiz, or Silver, is there a class that just is inherently faster than Ninja is and just cross-country?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think Ninja gets that speed boost.
Did I go the wrong way? Oh. I did. This is also like having a fever dream where you're chasing someone through a hedge maze and you're desperate for your life or some shit, and you just catch glimpses of them going around corners. That's what this is like. It's a fever dream of chasing a catboy through Piss Dungeon. I think odd they're 90 though. Like, here's the thing. Yeah, we have a Relic. We only want it for the fashion, so it's not even like we're here for the prestige or anything. But this would be 20 times longer if we didn't have Rion and Yiz here to support us. It'd be insanely tedious. All right, we're going to Bukake next.
The hard version, right?
Yes.
Because I'd throw us in the normal one.
So if it doesn't specifically say hard, then we can go soft?
We have to go soft, yes.
Okay. I will be very specific then. Nope, never mind. I thought we had options. I have to say, this dungeon has some of the best music for just dancing. Like, it was made for bee's knees. Yeah, like, if you guys know tooltips that are good, I'd love to know about them. But I'm probably not going to sit there and read all of them because I'd be here for 30 minutes doing that. But things like the kettle, fantastic. Thanks for showing me that. I got a good out of it. Couldn't even get the steppy, dude. I went as fast as I could. I just guessed the right way to go. Hell yeah. Nice, Funkle. You're gonna have to let me know when we get to that song so I can just be there and be like... The Bee's Knees is a little slow for this one, but still, it's a great track for dancing to it. It absolutely does not fit this dungeon. There we go. Oh. Like, it sounds like we're just at an arcade. Like we're about to do a ticket machine or something. I'll probably make there in about 2 years. Fuck you, dude. Do not disparage our speed. Come on now. That shit's disheartening. I'm just gonna eat the AoEs. Oh shit, we're killing stuff. Nice. Oh, never mind. They're dead. Where the fuck are we going? I don't know. I've run these dungeons a bajillion times and I have no idea where I'm going.
He's hidden beneath the bodies.
Hello, Plateke.
Hello.
There we go. Wait, is Rion Dancer? He is. I thought he was Ninja. There we go. It is the same run as Ninja. The Naruto run. There we go. Let me do greed, need on that other thing. There we go. Maybe Funkle, they will, but like, here's the thing about spoilers. And it's a valid concern, you know. I've always had the philosophy of, if I don't want anything to be spoiled, I'm not streaming it, right? Because there's just no way to do anything on the internet and expect it to be nice and have it be kept secret and stuff. If you're doing that on the internet, because people will go out of the way to try and ruin the experience for you because it's the only source of like power they have in their life, which is sad. But the other thing is, though, I'm not necessarily concerned about spoilers. It'd be nice not to have them. I think my experience is better not having the spoilers, but at the end of the day, I expect it to happen at some point. And the way that I'm doing my narrative analysis is predictive analysis, but it doesn't necessarily ruin it if I do know what's going to happen, because often I see what's going to happen coming anyway. And if I know, next is Pharaoh Sirius Normal. There we go. Is that the predictive analysis is one of those things where if we already know what's going to happen, we focus instead on looking at the foreshadowing and how that is executed. Much like with the section of Coils where right after the Phoenix fight, where I was talking like there needs to be a moment of physical contact here for this to really be good symbolically, and they did get it. You know, I saw it coming. It's not that, you know, knowing that they were going to do it didn't make the experience any less. You know, if you're paying attention to the foreshadowing and if you're digging deep enough in the analysis, you kind of spoil everything for yourself anyway. It's kind of the curse of being able to do deep analysis, especially if you can't turn it off, which is my case. I can't turn it off. So having things spoiled isn't really doing anything except me arriving at the conclusion a little bit sooner than I would have anyway in most cases. Yeah, Funko, I've seen that. I haven't found anybody at all who's been like deliberately spoiling things, but we've had this conversation maybe a month or so ago. I am intelligent enough to take any tiny scrap of implication and then weave it out to its full length. And then from there, I mean, any little innocuous thing like we like this character is enough to tell me information that I can use against the story. You know, so it's one of those things where basically everyone has to not say anything, which can become very difficult for us to have a conversation at that point. And I think the further into the game I go, the more we're going to have to talk about. But definitely in the ARR sections where I don't know fucking anything, it can be very difficult for the community to engage me. Silver and I both rolled on that set of wrists. He rolled a 74 and I rolled a 78. It keeps fucking happening. It's fucking ridiculous.
Ooh, goat.
There we go. Silver, remind me, you did end up getting all your horses, right? Because if not, we can go pick them up on Saturday.
No, I think I'm missing about 2 of them.
Okay. Because if we end up...
on Saturday.
Ah, okay. Then maybe we can go get them tonight, because if we're doing light farming, it wouldn't hurt us at all to just go run some trials.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll be here.
There we go. I can't keep getting away with it. I know, Snake. I'm starting to feel bad about it. Not really, though. Not really, though. Listen, if you want loot, you just need to roll higher than I do, Forehead. It's easy. I rolled a 10 and a 7 the other day. I was so angry. It was on shit that I wanted, too. Like, what are you gonna do? There we go. Right now, I'm very glad I decided to go through with a Relic. But up until, I think, tonight, I was like, oh, shit. Maybe last night. Did I stream last night? Tuesday night. I think Tuesday night, it was the first time I was looking at it going, yeah, I'm really glad I did this. Because I was so afraid that it was going to just delay everything. Like, we were going to have everything else done, and then we're waiting on the Relic to be finished to be able to move forward. And if that was the case, it'd be like, nope, we're just going to go forward with a Moogle bow. There we go. But I think that we may even, I mean, there's a possibility we don't clear Deepcroft hard. Here we go. Did we do Amtapor? I don't think so.
Is it grayed out?
No.
Then no, we did not.
Okay. Well, let's do Amtapor normal. Now, there's a chance that we...
Silver teleported!
There we go.
Do I need to be here for this?
No, I just queued right as you teleported, so the game was like, you can't do that.
Sorry.
There's a chance we don't clear Bahamut.
Listen, I need to recuperate my skills.
Yeah.
I'm also running out of inventory space.
No. You're probably sitting on something like 50, 60,000 seals if you got a full armory. There we go. This is the dungeon where Rian was a psychopath and aggroed like 30 things. I will always remember this dungeon for that. Yeah, if that was definitely a possibility. Cat, I don't know.
I wrote 30 things and then got is killed because I forgot tank stance wasn't on.
There you go. I feel like tank stance should be something that just comes default, you know? And then you have to turn it off.
I think it shouldn't turn itself off when you get synced down.
Yeah, if it ever gets automatically turned off, I think that's a problem. It'd be much easier to manage if it was always a deliberate action one way or the other. I don't even know what we're using seals for, Snake. I have no idea, but like, I want them. You know, it goes that far, I suppose. Yeah. There we go, nice. Yeah, there was gonna be, like, here's the thing. I am very conscious about my own burnout potential. And yeah, I would have definitely, that was exactly what I was concerned about when I started the Relic, is that it was gonna be a grind to the point that, because you guys know me, I check out when it becomes grindy. I just check out, and it's no, I don't want to, but I do, and it just becomes absolutely pulling teeth for me to make progress on it once it becomes tedious. And it's that way with any games. As soon as I figure the game out or the gameplay becomes tedious, I no longer want to play it. I just absolutely am done. There's no redeeming it for me. It's done. It's over. That actually happened with that game. I streamed one night of it. It was Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, Mordor, Shadow of War, something like that. I can't remember. But after about 6, maybe 8 hours of playing the game, I saw the full gameplay loop and I was like, oh, that's all the game has to offer. And then I fucked off. Here's the thing about the ARR Relic. The only part that was grindy, oh no, he's doing it. The only part that was grindy was the books, but it wasn't grindy in the way that I had to think about it. It was grindy in the way that I had to turn off my brain and check some boxes. And even though it was repetitive at hell, I'd do a book or two and then I'd fuck off. And the fact that it was only 9 books, you know, that ended up being pretty merciful. If it was 10, I would have had a problem with it. If I had to do it back in the day when it was killed 10 of everything instead of 3, I would have absolutely stopped. Never done it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in necessarily doing all the relics, but if it looks really good and we want to use it as part of like a climactic gear set or glam set, then yeah, I'll probably end up doing it, but only if we really have the time. Like it's just serendipitously lined up that we needed to buy time for us to kill the rest of the coils, and we don't really have enough Hildebrand to buy us that much time because, you know, if I'm doing the Monday, Tuesday stream, that's just all the other narrative content, and then I'm doing Saturday, Sunday raid night, you know, there is an amount of synchronization that needs to happen, or we're going to end up with a whole lot of one and not enough of the other. So the Relic has just been really convenient as filler. Like tonight, we're just doing Relic stuff. I'm not touching Hildy. Yeah. And I like the idea, like what Funkel's saying there. I like the idea of doing one relic each expansion, just one. I like the idea of it. I think it's really poetic. I'm going to try and main a different class every expansion if possible. So like I did Bard. ARR is Bard. It's not like I'm going to stop playing it, but it isn't going to be my main class. I'm going to start leveling a new class, and I'm actually going to let the community pick what that new class is. To some extent. And then from there, that whatever class that is going to be the one I get the relic for. And that I'm excited about. I think that's going to be great. Oh, let me go ahead and steal this loot. Sorry. There we go. Got 100,000, 150,000 EXP on there. Silver only rolled a 2. Okay, he only rolled a 2. He was never getting that dagger. God damn it, dude.
Do you need a second to dump your inventory, Silver?
I do, yes.
Okay, I need to go to the bathroom anyway, so this is nice.
Okay.
I could do a Heavensward Relic for Machinist. I suppose that might reduce the list of class options, actually, Snick. I don't know what relic options there are going to be in Heavensward, so we could probably curate our list based on that, because I do want to do, potentially, I want to have the option of doing the relic after we get to that point, because, again, I think that we want to have some filler planned in case we need to synchronize, you know, whatever's left over the Hildy, the post-expansion patches narratively, and then we've got the dungeons and stuff that we want to run through. Oh, I don't have my headset in, but I do want to ask. Don't let me forget. So I'll forget between here and the bathroom. Is there anything as involved as the Coils of Bahamut as far as difficulty is concerned? Is there anything sort of an equivalent to that after Heavensward? I hope there is. I hope the answer is yes, because I've so enjoyed the Coils of Bahamut that I want more. I want more. And I want it to be harder and more punishing. I want it to uninstall Final Fantasy when I die. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't answer yet. I can't hear you.
But what if I want to answer while he's AFK?
Do it.
Cat says yes, which I think is great. There is always difficult content if you choose to do it. Hell yeah. There we go. Well, I'm glad, because the hard content is really what I'm gravitating
Rion
toward.
wants to vibrate and answer.
I'm here. Please tell me.
Okay, so for Heaven's Word, there is a level of raids. However, once you clear those raids, there's a harder version of the raids. So we can do, the basic and then go throw ourselves at Savage. And there are 3 tiers of that shit. So there's a lot of harder high-end raid content. Once you get into Stormblood, you get the same thing. You get 12 basic raids, 12 savage raids, but then the ultimates unlock, which are punch you in the dick level raids.
Yes. Yeah, I want to get punched in the dick. There we go. Oh, nice. Underground's got Black Mage to 50. Hell yeah, dude.
And then, of course, there's more extreme primals that we can do. Those are really fun.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for all that then. I don't know if we're going to be we're going to have to clear all of it. Again, I'm just going to let you decide what we should clear if you still want to be Raid Master at that point.
I like the hat.
Good. Okay, you can. I'm just going to glue that shit to your head then.
Only on weekends, though.
Only on weekends, that's right. There we go.
Mico, are you going to do the event that's going on right now?
What did you say?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. The delay is pretty big. I was asking if you're going to do the event that's going on right now.
I don't know when it's going to end, and I don't know that I really want to dick around with it in order to get a couple things that I think are kind of cute.
Clarification, are you talking about the Moogle Tome event, or are you talking about the summer event, Silver?
Talking about the summer event.
Well, I don't know anything about it, but if it has cute femboy glam, I'm in.
You can get a cool swimsuit. You get swim trunks and a cool top.
Where are you?
Losing my mind in a graveyard right now? I don't know what this place is called. It's got the church in the graveyard.
I could throw us in a dungeon.
Yeah, do that. Deepcroft hard. The hardest Deepcroft.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong class. Hold on.
How dare you? Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Perfect. Interesting, Snake, yeah. The ARR raid was difficult, so for Heaven's Word, they seem to
done this one before.
split the... Hold on, let me see the boy. Oh, no. Damn, Silver, you look so nice. What glam are you wearing?
Thanks. This is level 60 gear for Stormblood.
Wow, that just looks fantastic. It's so sleek. Look like if I poured a cup of water on you, it'd just glide off. Anyway. The ultimate compliment. Your fabric looks hydrophobic. Listen, I'm a practical man. This shit matters. When you turn 47, that's what matters. It's less about how it looks and it's more about whether you can spill spaghetti on it and still wear it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited that you have to go through a normal set of the raids and then you get the harder version. I do like that. I think it's great to have a simpler version to practice on and then add complexity to it later. I think that's fantastic. It's always going to be nice to sort of ease you into it and then fuck you mercilessly once you're comfortable. That's how you got to do it. Do I need to go back here as well? I thought Silver jumped off the cliff when he jumped behind the last altar. Well, hello, Mr. Frackle. How are you doing? I'll touch the treasure just so I can fucking steal it. It's only 16. Silver's probably got that. Why is another treasure boy? Okay, this one. Oh no. I'm not getting this stuff, that's okay. I won't get everything, and that's a reality I have to accept begrudgingly. You're okay? Okay. I want you to know that you are broccoli green today. No, not broccoli. You're lime green today. You're like mustard green today. I know Frackle is a rainbow, but in the snapshot instance in which I have captured your color, it's like lemongrass puree green. Oh shit. I don't remember this dungeon at all. I know this is the one with the girl who wants to revive her husband. Like, I remember that. But I do not remember how and where to run. There we go. I was gonna say pesto. You look like a good pesto today. Why are they aggroed on me? I just sing a song. There we go. I gotta decide what kind of music the Bun Boy would even sing. Because I know it's a ballad and shit, but like, it's not actually a ballad. Here we go. I have decided that he's Thavnarian. Mostly because that's the origin of corn. And him being a simple farm boy, it makes sense that he would come from what sounds to me to be a mostly agricultural society. He'd fit in well. How the fuck did I get that bracelet? Wait a minute. What did he roll in that choker? Nice, silver. You goated me. I rolled 21, you got 24. Fantastic.
The curse has been lifted.
Temporarily.
Be back later.
Okay. There we go. Okay, next up will be Darkhold Normal.
Okay, Mico, I want you to take a look at my glam.
Okay, I will. I'm looking. Look at that shirt. Oh, Bun Boy is born for that shirt. Wow. It's got the little sash on it and everything. That's great. Those pants look super comfy.
Just came out yesterday.
Oh. I like the headband too. I bet he'd look cute in that too. It looks great on you. Like, damn. You look like Keanu Reeves, but younger and more handsome. There we go. Now you've got a little bit Adam Sandler. There we go. Meanwhile, Panda and Rian actually doing the work. Listen, fashion is forever. I think I'll do the summer event, sure. The only problem with the Moogle one is I feel like I came in super late to it, and I don't know if I really have time to do any of the grinding that I would need to do in order to get it. The couple of things that I think would be cute to have. I think the lean emote was the only one that I really wanted. There we go. Yeah, poor Panda. Me and Panda are so slow because we don't have a dash or anything like that. So Panda just fucking sprints the whole time, never stops. Please don't kill me. So what is the summer event then?
It's the Moonfire Fair.
I think I've done that on my previous character one time. You ever just get a craving for bologna and then want to die? That just happened to me. Fucking hate bologna. I mean, it's disgusting. It's not even fucking food. It's the same thing with hot dogs. That's not food. But every now and then I'm like, but bologna sandwich. No thanks, not me. I rolled a 9, really. There we go. Tyvox, I'm not sure if I trust your opinion on food because you eat Spam. And for that matter, Siren, I don't know if you hear a Siren also, I have many doubts about your ability to have opinions on food because you also eat Spam. I feel like that's a primary disqualifying factor. There we go. I've brought friends. Imagine your name is Towlard. What a sad life you live. What a fucking name. This looks like it'd be cute. Buccaneers shirt. I think I have one of those. I need another. Question, friends. If I try to put something into a glam chest and I already have a copy of it in the glam chest, does it just duplicate it or does it not let me do it?
I don't think it'll let you.
Cool.
It'll usually tell you you already have this. This is already in the chest, and that's it. It won't let you do anything else with it.
Good. So once I steal this Buccaneer shirt, I can make sure. Ooh, 47, nice. And then what do we got here? I'm going to put this in the middle because that's where all the drama is. Okay, and 38, never mind. Thank you for answers, friends. I was hoping I'd at least pull my bow out in time. I'm level 62. This is oh shit. I'm level 62. This is disgusting, dude. Oh. Okay. Got a lot of seals there. Horn of the Beast. Cool. Hard cheese. And this should be the last one. The hardest of gobby cheese. Oh. You heard it's a jump puzzle, Cat? Oh. So you were... So you're saying you didn't think you might not have the energy to do it legit? Does that mean like there's a way to cheese it and then you're not sure if you're going to do it the right way? Or is it that you just legitimately don't know if you have the strength to do it? I'll do a jump puzzle. I'm a god at jump puzzles. There we go. Literally never fallen off a cliff in my life.
See you do Kugane Tower
Dude, I'm down.
It took me 2 days to complete it.
Whoa. I'm only gonna assume that you're like 3 times as competent at jump puzzles than I am, so I'm probably fucked.
Oh yeah, I love jump puzzles.
There we go. The jump portion's not required for the event. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh, nice. I'm probably getting that ring. There we go. So you say that getting to the top of the jump puzzle years ago would give you a title and it doesn't anymore? So is it possible to get that title at all, or is it legacy?
It's legacy, because what happened is because it's the same jump puzzle, you would start the quest, and if you got to the top, there was an NPC that you would talk to, and it would give you the title because you got to the top and completed it. But people were upset because, again, it was a title that was attached to that. You didn't have to do it as for the event itself. It was a separate component, but people were upset by it, so they never brought it back.
That seems strange.
It was more of people upset because when towards the very top of that particular jump puzzle, the ledges become a lot more you need to pay attention to pixels and the invisible pixels as part of the actual jump portion, and a lot of people couldn't get it. And so instead of rewarding people who could, they just were like, okay, remove it altogether, and you can do it if you want, you can do it if you don't want, that kind of shit.
It almost feels like, you know, making the coils easier because people complain about the difficulty. Not sure I like that change.
The thing about coils is that a lot of people didn't do coils when it was current, and it was because it wasn't really promoted as content for everyone. The thing too is coils was technically the lead-in for later raids and savage raids, and to gauge raiding content. On the forums, it was stated that a lot of coils was intentionally designed to test people and see if it was content they wanted. When people did it, they said it was great, fantastic. One of the major complaints is that there's story attached around coils. And yeah, it was due to jank, really. The difficulty was just jank, because you could get screwed by basically anything.
So during the coils, you could get screwed by basically anything.
Basically, like ping being too high for one person would cause a kill, cause deaths. T9 was essentially known as the group killer because of its random ass fucking dive bomb shit. It would literally tear static groups apart because one person fucks up, the whole group has to start over.
Yeah.
And at the time, there was not a way to, there was no checkpoints. You had to do the whole fight over again. There was not a checkpoint to get back to that later content of the fight. You had to start over, do it all over again, so people would get very frustrated and pissed off and quit coming.
So just so I understand, you would have to do the entire set of 4 turns in a row.
No, there were lockouts for each tier. So like in a single night, you would go and do as many turns as you could get to get to the turn you wanted. After the week was over, it would reset. That kind of thing, that kind of climb. But now in certain raids later on, there are checkpoints in the fight after so many HP or after a certain part of the fight, so that you can actually practice those separate sections of a single fight if you want to.
Oh yeah, so we could have skipped the golems entirely in T9 and just tried the...
Yeah.
Wow.
But coils didn't have that mechanic then, and it still doesn't. Like, you have to do the whole fight for that section over from the beginning. You have to do golems every time you die.
Right.
And so that's why T9 was always known as the group killer, because, again, you have one person mess up, everybody wipes, and you have to start over.
It almost sounds like the later fights are going to be much more forgiving if they have those checkpoints then.
Yes and no, depending on which fight, because a lot of fights don't have checkpoints. Some do, but not every fight has a checkpoint. And sometimes the checkpoint can really fuck you up based on how your group composition tends to work, because there is like a method to the madness when you're in a fight. And having a checkpoint where you get to start at that checkpoint can kind of throw off the whole thing.
Yeah, I could see that. You're starting from a very specific set of cooldowns instead of being able to sort of prep a routine going into that section. Okay. Funkel's just laughing in chat, which it's very foreboding. I'm excited. Like, part of me is like, I don't want the checkpoints because I want to get my dick ripped off. But at the same time, I get it. I get it. I imagine if the fights are going to get harder, then Bahamut, which I hope they do, longer and harder. That if they do that, then yeah, there are probably going to be some fights that I'm like, I can't do fucking goblins one more time. I can't do the golems one more time. Yeah. There we go. Doop. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm talking to this man. All right. Is the deed done, sir? Have you a vial of the King Disfigured's blood? I do. He's not disfigured. He's a precious boy. Fuck you. Yes, yes. How disgusting. See how it oozes. This viscosity means untold power. I shall begin to distill the essence from this blood, and you will not trouble me with alacrite questions while I'm at it. By which I mean, sir, that our cause will be better served if you make way to Copperbell Mines. It is home to Oranos, the king imprisoned. We seek its blood. Now leave me to my experiments, and I'll leave you to the slaying. Goodbye. Oh shit, you did say there were 12 dungeons we have to run, right? Because I think Silver and I just discovered the same thing, but we have to go to Copperbell now.
No, the dungeon thing I was talking about is for the Mahatma. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of dungeon shit tied to this. Go turn in the other ones too.
Oh no. I feel like my pain is about to be expanded. Alright, perfect. Oh, spoiler command worked. I didn't read chat, and then I look over and I just see my chat scrolling with spoilers, and I'm not fucking looking at it now. I'm glad the command worked. There we go. Yeah, if there's anything in chat you don't want me to see, Command S. Only the mods can do it, because otherwise, you know, that'd be a fucking problem. But, yeah, Command S is very good. There we go. Snake, you're not a mod. I don't trust you as shit. I give you power, you'd abuse it 100%. You'd be sending people to the cage just because you felt like it. They say something like snakes are bitches, and you'd be like, cage! You'd be a goddamn dictator in this chat. But I can trust you? Oh, no, no, no. Command S is for only the people I can really trust. They are also the people that have spam permissions. Oh, hello, Snaky boy. How are you doing? I love your cactus friend. There we go. I suppose, Cat, that's fair. I suppose. All right. Adventure. I trust the builder lit your way through both the Veil and the Void Scent. Yes. Yes. Well, I'll be damned. The Veil, Bubo, and the Void Weave, just as I requested. Well done to you, my friend. Well done indeed. Our work is far from over, however. God damn it. Though we now possess the means to imbue our compound with strength and suppleness, it wants still for elegance and beauty. For the former, I believe, a slip of Amdapor Vellum will serve. The people of the Lost City used magics to protect their writings against the ravages of time, meaning that perfect specimens can be found there even now. As for beauty, an indigo pearl would be best, but none save the Sahagan can wrest them from the deep. That being the case, I suggest paying a visit to Sestasha Seagrot. The pirates there are thought to guard the Fishback's treasures. You can't say those slurs. An arduous path awaits adventure, but he who faces the darkness, Riku. But he who faces the greatest risk reaps the greatest reward. Once you have brought these two, we will have all the materials we need. May the builder light your way. Don't talk to me about your false fucking god. I don't imagine the Bun Boy's religious at all, but I do think he's like cautiously superstitious, kind of agnostic in that way that he kind of sits on the fence. So like, if there's a god, I want to be on his good side, but if there's not, I ain't fucking around with that. I'm not going out of my way for it. He's one of those like Thanksgiving churchgoers. Just goes on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Passive participant in faith. I think he would still be like a little bit superstitious in the idea that he would believe in things like tarot, ghosts.
You'll have to come back here to talk to the child on the ledge.
Okay. Just me wasting gil on I hate this fucking Eldwine guy. Damn it, dude. Don't let me talk to him. That smell. It ain't the sweet scent of treasure, is it? Yeah, I guess. Anyway. Oh, 3 coffers. That's a wondrous sight, friend. Let me pry these open and see what's inside. I tell you, I haven't been so excited for... Old Catman? Nothing. What? This ain't nothing but a bunch of queer knickknacks. I'll take them. That wrinkly scrote thought this shit was worthy of keeping in a treasure coffer? Oh well. Old Eldwine don't get disheartened that easily. Might be as I've got a trick up my sleeve. See, there's another lost treasure. And you are gonna find it for me in Stone Vigil. I do it myself, but I've tired myself out from all this shouting. Fuck. Oh, he was yelling that whole time, I suppose. Okay, and take it back to Papana. Here we go. Sure, the goddess of the planet blessed me with the superpowers, but I'm still not sure she exists. I mean, we've done some psychedelics in our history. Let's be very clear. Bun Boy has participated in the psychedelics. There is nothing to truly convince him that from all the times he's seen God on his friend's couch, you know, in the hookah lounges of Ul'dah, there is no difference between that experience and having a migraine and then talking to Heidelin. It's like, I might have just like accidentally taken some shit. Not sure. We're gonna just stick in the middle, not commit either way, because there may be no coming back. I think even then he hasn't kind of accepted what's really happening here. He's always got some explanation for why this is just a bad trip and how he just needs to get some cold water and a beer and then go back to work, you know? Kind of strikes me that way. I think especially early on and sort of, I'm going to try and develop his character over the course of the expansions. You know, we're kind of discovering things about who he is and his past and how he reacts to things. And I kind of like building that lore up over time, but development also means that we need to be able to change. Maybe he becomes more religious over time, who knows? You know, more devoutly building relationship with the goddesses and the gods and all that. I put him under the Zodiac of the Traveler, because I think that made the most sense for it to be his sign, but I think he looks at it kind of ironically, like, yeah, I was born under the sign of the Traveler, and look at me now, you know? There we go. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of like morphing who he is over time based on the things that are happening to him. I think that's going to be good. Frackle says he will motorboat the goddess of the planet. I wish I could pin comments in Twitch chat. I wish I could pin them. Like, I want to keep that. I think that's a national fucking treasure in our community. Fucking Frackle. Frackle usually is like, he's a quiet observer. He comes in, he's very helpful when you ask for tips or stuff, or when he knows something is like, hey, this is not looking that efficient. You want to consider maybe not adding floors, and they go, fuck you, Frackle. But then sometimes he comes in and he says shit like this: I will motorboat the goddess of the planet. And days like that, he is a spicy boy, and we like a spicy Frackle. 'Tis a grand thing to talk, but I'd rather have a horn of the beast and a god machine bang plate in the hand before we start gabbing. Well, shit, bitch, here you go. Well, now, t'ain't a single thing wrong with these, but I fear you've taken a few more bells than you ought to have. While I was biding my time waiting for you, who should come by but some moneyed eccentric after me books on legendary arms? And you can bet his questions were backed up with a grand old coin purse, so they were. Well, says I'm happy to hear you've enough gil to buy libraries worth of rare books, but this one ain't for sale. I've a proper sense of duty that's not like to bend for the lure of coin, so I've turned him down for ye. But there's a limit to my kindness. After all, I've still got to eat, and he sent me friend free from Ruina. At present, I can't think of a reason in the realm to sell off the book, so long as you bring me Narasima hide from Halatali and a sickle fang from Snowcloak. Well, Your silence means you even understand and ain't business relationships grand old things. Of course, the last can't hold out forever, no matter how strong our principles are. Best you trot off then before I change my mind. Okay, after 1274 long years, I'm ready to go to Copperbell Hard. There we go.
I snipped the Motorboat the Goddess thing and threw it in the Final Fantasy channel, so you can
Delicious.
pin it.
Excellent. You're doing God's work. Or perhaps the goddess's work. Of Frackle's booty call. There we go. You know, I haven't seen any, like, really good meme names today. Kind of disappointed, honestly. Funko, you're gonna wear socks and sandals tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fucking no one should ever tell you how you're allowed to dress. Anybody has a problem with socks and sandals? They're a fucking idiot. Oh, I see. My Peloton wasn't good enough for you. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad Silver stuck it out to do the relic. Silver, I remember when you were like, yeah, I gave up on the relic, and 5 minutes later you're like, well, on to the next book. I did the same thing twice. I was offline doing it, and I was like, I swear to God, if they send me back to Natalan one more time, I'm giving up. And they sent me back to Natalan, and I'm like, ah, fuck. There we go. You went to one of your cousin's weddings in a lime green zoot suit. Nice. I kind of liked the typo that you did there, Funko, where it was cousin apostrophe T. Not my cousin, which is kind of how you'd spell it in Alabama. I kissed my cousin. Which, being something you would have to establish as being an exception to the expectation, I think tells a lot. It's kind of like when people who sell food are like, it's 100% real. I'm like, did you have to reassure me of that? I think that says a lot more about the state of our country than a lot of other things do at the moment. The fact that we have to be reassured that the food is in fact real bothers me a lot. And when one of your slogans and your points of advertising your chickens is that we didn't torture them. Oh. I didn't know we were giving out gold fucking medals for that shit now. My bones. There we go. There we go. It's time for Biggie, my favorite boss, honestly. He's so cute up there. It's like he built that rock thing himself and we just come in and ruin it. His little scream, he's so angry. I love him. Love him. Okay, let's roll on some stuff. Let's see what our harvest is today. I've already got this thing, so... Oh, shit, I can get another one? I thought I already had the slime puddle minion. Woo. A 72 is giving me some hope. Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna pass on this so everyone else can get their roll finished. He's a very good boy. She wanted a 20s to 30s Hollywood-style wedding on New Year's Eve. So you went as Jim Carrey's The Mask. I see. You can sell spares of certain minions on the market. Well, that's fair. Okay, so I'll just take some straight cash. Hell yeah. The shit I'll do for a little bit of money, stealing a minion to sell on the market, that's fine. I'll be a slime breeder. Oh, the harvest was indeed fairly good. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff out of that. Hell yeah. All right. Ampador normal. Amdapor. Here we go.
to make sure I'm going to the right Amdapor, because there's Keep and Lost City.
Oh, I see. What's it like to be one of the few humans on the planet that looks good in those colors, Funkel? You look good in teal. I'm sure you looked good in the green. Lime green. I wear black, gray, dark colors, mostly neutral colors, because if literally anything tries to compete with me, it will win. So I have to take the non-competitive colors. If I tried to wear teal or lime green or not black, you wouldn't even know I was here. I would simply fade into the background and be like, oh shit, a flying shirt. There we go. It's kind of like that thing that shitty people do. Well, they'll surround themselves with friends who are less attractive than they are so that they can feel like they have a better shot. Oh shit, that's a mimic. Yeah. My lust for treasure will in fact get us a horde of mimics to have to deal with. Misery, I agree.
Just give them to Yiz.
Oh, easy.
No, I don't want them.
Here we go. Peloton is the buff that I am able to give to others but will never have myself. There we go. Don't even know why I'm attacking this thing. It's not like I know where I'm going anyway, so it doesn't matter if I stop to attack something. There we go. This place still reminds me so much of a Dark Souls area. Just the gloom of it all. Not that I really ever have an idea what people look like on the internet. But I'm having a hard time even picturing somebody that looks good in teal. What does that person look like? You're a goddamn unicorn, Funkel. There we go. Maybe that's exactly what's happening. Maybe you just have very dexterous hooves, can manage a keyboard, and you grow pumpkins and... Oh shit, there's the mimic. Yes, save me! There we go.
Been following us this whole time.
I need you to queue up for Amdapor Lost City so you can kill the mimics that are chasing me.
Oh, and you mean get stuck in an entirely different group because that's how that works? No.
Here we go. Oh shit, stuff I can't steal. I'm very sad. If there's ever something I can't even roll on. Whoa.
Punch the mimic harder.
There we go. I suppose I need to ask if there's a sort of a material incentive to doing Palace of the Dead, or if it's just for funsies.
There's extra story to it if you want to. Also funsies.
There we go. Like if we got really desperate to extend the timer. There we go. Is the story kind of self-contained, or is it like the coils that kind of branches off of something else?
It continues a story thread that we've seen already.
It's the Wanderer. It's not the Wanderers, but Deepcroft, right? What's going on in there with the lady who lost her husband?
Yes.
There we go. Give me all the shit.
If you're lucky, you could see your elf boyfriend down there.
Oh shit. Oh. And he's my first husband. Give him the proper title. Next up is Stasha Hard. Shout out to Panda Fight, the Pokemon. Oh, he's fucking dead. There we go. Lassiter Angelus, what a name. I saw the
I'm
fact.
suddenly reminded that during ARR, when this stuff was current and before it had been nerfed, the items that we're getting as drops from these dungeons were not 100%. I spent, I think, 10 hours in this specific dungeon trying to get this one specific item.
Oh no. See, this makes me worry about wanting to do a current patch relic. Just like buying a car that is brand new the current year, that shit's a scam. I think I'm never going to do the relic for the current expansion, just because I know it's going to be ass.
It depends. If you lump it in with the stuff you're normally doing throughout the day, like your roulettes or whatever, it just kind of happens. And you have to keep in mind, too, that between the steps, there's about 3 months. So you can kind of spread it out.
Got it. That makes it much more manageable. And I think I remember you telling me exactly that and then forgetting it. Y'all made the mistake of thinking I was going to navigate this lever in any amount of time. There we go. Yeah, I suppose that makes it a lot more manageable. That if we aren't... I don't remember this dungeon at all. There we go. I don't remember shit about this dungeon. Dancer looks like it has just a ton of AoE.
Yes.
Very nice. So, ye of a million infinite knowledges of the game. So we were talking potentially about whatever class I'm going to select to main in Heavensward. I want to make sure it has a relic associated with it. Is there going to be any of the classes I have open that won't have relics? I mean, I could literally Google it, but not right now. I'm also scared to Google things.
Dancer will not.
Oh, okay, so I can't run Dancer in Heavensward.
No, Samurai, I believe, because those were unlocked with Shadowbringer.
Okay. Okay. I'm not in a hurry to do Samurai anyway, so that's kind of good. It takes it out of the running. Samurai, Red Mage, Dancer, Gunbreaker, Sage, Reaper, probably. Yeah, okay. So if I did Machinist, though, I'd be able to get my Relic. I think that was said earlier. I don't remember this fight at all. Hello? Captain's Boy. That was my title on my way over to Eorzea. How do you think I got on that ship? Paid for it?
Machinists still have a Relic.
Nice.
The vanilla classes will have it, and the 3 added in Heavensward will have it. So Machinist, Dark Knight, and Ast.
Huh. So Summoner's in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Summoner, Machinist, not Dancer. Summoner, Machinist.
Dancer.
Theoretically, potentially Scholar?
Correct.
Astrologian if I want to cry. Or Dark Knight if I want to cry even harder. There we go. Goddamn that AoE. Nice. Astrologian is not that hard. No, I know that. I'm sure of that. Like, it can't be that hard if Cat levels it up and picks it up in one night and is able to do T13 with it very well. Like, the class can't be fucking Ninja. And even then, I think Ninja's not that hard. I don't have much interest in learning something that's complex right now. I didn't in ARR, that's for sure. The Heavensward Relics are very good looking. I kind of want to do a class that's maybe not one that holds a book. Like, I looked more at Ninja, and it wasn't even like it was that hard because, I mean, people were saying, like, yeah, there's a lot of buttons, but you only end up using, like, maybe 10 of them. And you get to be a fast boy. The books look great, though. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to leave it entirely up to the community. We're going to do ranked choice voting. Oh, sorry. Stone Vigil Hard. We're going to do ranked choice voting, so I have a backup. I have a priority list to go down. If you guys vote Machinist, I get into it, and I'm like, this isn't actually any fun. Or if, for whatever reason, we rolled Samurai, I got into it, and I'm like, nope, way over my head. The same reaction I had to Ninja. Just something I don't want to invest in having to learn. There are going to be other classes that are much more approachable that'll probably still be just as fun to me. And I'd rather go after those. I'm kind of looking for bang for the buck because I could learn any class. It would just take an amount of time, but anything that's going to delay our progress or is going to become a bottleneck or an inhibiting factor, I think is going to be something I want to avoid. Having to learn a complex class or a class that will end up being really complex is something that I think I want to avoid for now. Not that I'll never do No, I'm committing. I'm never doing Ninja. I like the meme of a level 90 rogue. I don't even know if that's really feasible, but I'm going to probably end up doing that. Mostly to spite anybody. Just to have it, honestly, just to be able to do this and never talk about it, but just always know that I have 90 rogue next to it. And then someone on YouTube is going to watch this in 6 years and be like, excuse me, what the fuck am I looking at? I think that would just be fantastic. Oh, that's good, Funkle. That sounds great. I just like the idea of the bun boy having a gun. I just think going from bow to gun is a hell of an upgrade. That's character development. I didn't expect that noise. Part of me thinks that having a role change would be good. Actually, I think I know the classes I'm going to offer. I'm going to offer one from every category. One from every category except melee DPS, only because the ones I would want to do are maybe Dragoon, although I'm not that sure about it. I don't want to do Monk. I don't care about Monk. Samurai didn't have a Relic. Reaper I can't even access yet, I'm pretty sure. Rogue, I'm not upgrading to Ninja, so I don't want to actually have a class that I'm doing actual shit through. But I think Summoner, Machinist. I guess I could offer Scholar and Astrologian, because if you vote Scholar, I'm already leveling it up with Summoner. If you vote Astrologian, then I'll just have another class. But I think one from every other category would be good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Funkle, is that offering one from every category means that if you're like, well, I want to watch Mico tank because you hate me, then I'll pick Dark Knight. It makes absolutely no sense to me to do it narratively, but gameplay-wise, it would be nice. Like, character development-wise, it makes no sense for my character to be a Dark Knight. However, I do think that it's definitely something I'm going to do because the story for Dark Knight is apparently really fucking good. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this fight. I don't remember if I'm supposed to do anything except just sit here on the Bertha and eat the turtle's ass. Oops. I guess I can see his age. God damn it, dude. Yeah, so I think I'll put that poll out probably this weekend. I think that'll be good. Then we can just make a decision and kind of already know what we're going into, and I can maybe start reading about the, some of the classes. And get a bit of a head start. There we go. Nice. You know, do a little bit of light reading. And then be able to start and actually have an idea of what I'm looking at instead of having to build it up over a way. I'm just excited for good narrative. Any class quest that's going to give me that is going to be something I'm a fan of. Nice. Hello? Let me push the button, sir. Okay. Dark Knight is just kind of painful to level compared to other tanks. Uh-oh. I mean, I wouldn't, like, it's not like we can't go and do another job, you know, as we're going through, so there's no reason I couldn't still level up Dark Knight. I just wouldn't main it. Like, we're picking the class that I'm maining to do for things like MSQ and stuff. I'd still level other stuff up if we wanted to do it, you know? But if we decided, let's make the Bun Boy a warrior or a paladin or something, paladin wouldn't make any sense, but it's also, I think, a fairly fun class. I just don't know if I want to do tank. I don't know. But, like, maining a different role would also maybe be a really refreshing change. I wouldn't mind maining a healer. I feel comfortable with Scholar. I think learning Astrologian would actually be really good narratively for the character. Maybe it starts his spiritual journey as he looks for answers in the cards. Rather than being a part of his history, he learns a new odd job to perform. There's any number of directions to go with. I think they're all valid, and I don't think I have to pick only one option from each category. Like, we could main Dark Knight, even if it's a little bit suffering. Throw in, I think Gladiator becomes Warrior, Marauder becomes Paladin, I can't remember. I always get it wrong. Oops. I know I don't want to do White Mage. It just seems one-dimensional. Oh shit, okay, nice. Scholar, Astrologian, Machinist, Summoner, Dark Knight. Maybe offer Paladin. I want to, honestly, Warrior maybe. I don't know. Once people know you do a blue roll, you're forever blue roll. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, we're doing Halatali Hard. Astrologian quests have some of the best dialogue. Like, I can still, there we go. Like, unlocking all of those jobs and doing their quests, I think is still going to be on our list of things to do, because in ARR we explored Gladiator, a little bit of Marauder. We went all the way through for Dragoon and Rogue. Bard, of course. Summoner we're making some progress on, even Monk. You know, so we've taken a look at a lot of these jobs. We just haven't committed to any of them other than Bard. Potentially Dragoon, I just didn't fall in love with it. I liked the quest, though. That's the only reason I continued is because I liked the quest line. I don't intend to actually play Dragoon, though. I'll leave that to Panda. Let Panda be the token Dragoon. I do enough floor tanking as it is. Although I do like the idea of playing meme classes, but I don't know that there are that many now that I've kind of got a look at them. There we go. Nice, nice. So we'll see. I mean, I'll tour around whatever job class quests we want to look at, even if I don't really have any interest in the role. My time with Marauder and Gladiator was pretty much suffering the whole way through. I just did not enjoy them. I think soloing as a tank is just so uninteresting. You just sit there getting whacked on, and then it feels like you just don't even do anything, you know? There we go. Yeah, I've heard some of the gathering and crafting quests could be really good. I've heard that before, a couple of them. I don't know which ones, but I've heard that as well. Oh. Rion wants to go fast. We've got one more to run after this. And that's just going to be Snow Cloak. Which is good. I don't know if we're gonna take. I don't know if we're gonna take any time between ARR and Heavensward. I don't know. I don't feel the need to take a break. I don't feel like I'm burnt out at all in it. I'm kind of eager to get into it. I honestly, I think all the story narrative stuff that we've done, I think this going through the coils, doing the Relic, doing the Hildebrand has been such a sort of refresher, a palate cleanser, if you will, that I'm ready for some more actual narrative stuff. I like the idea of Bunboy eventually becoming a botanist. I think he would have some background with it that would help, you know, being a farm boy, I think it would help. Let me see what other jobs they have, I don't even know. Maybe carpentry? Not a leather worker, that shit's nasty. Not a culinarian, because he, like, the high art of culinary? Fuck that. Honestly, I think he'd probably be a pretty good fisher. I think he'd enjoy fishing, but I do not. Certainly not mining, certainly, like, botanist, yeah. Blacksmith, armor, goldsmith, no. Carpenter, maybe. Leatherworker, not really. Weaver, maybe? Probably not, though. Alchemist, definitely not. Culinarian, definitely not. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to want to do any of those. Oh, yeah, to level up whatever job I'm gonna main. I honestly think that if we...
Okay, as far as crafter classes go, I would 100% recommend doing alchemy just for the story.
Okay. Got it. Oh, okay. Just give it all to me. Hell yeah. Next, we're off to Snowcloak. Then that should be it, right? Unless there's like a third round of bullshit we have to do.
Smiley face.
No! I was free. I don't remember this dungeon at all.
I'm so glad I got caught up because I would not want to do this.
My goob! He's dead, we killed him. Oh, I know why I don't remember this one. I blocked it out on my memory because we have to kill goobs and spriggans.
This was one of the first dungeons I ever ran with Yiz.
Oh.
And I made like a horrible joke that I always make when I come in here now.
Yeah?
The Spriggan tumblers. If they had a tumbler back in the day, what would they put on it?
Okay.
And Yiz was like sexy pictures of rocks.
Nice.
Because that would be the whole thing. They're just sexy pictures of rocks, crystals, collections of rocks and crystals.
That's kind of fucking adorable. You know, when you got the Spriggan minion and he holds up his rock and he's so goddamn proud, it's just that, a million of that. Hey, look what I got! Look what I found!
Yes, and it was such a cute idea. I was tempted to do it, but it's so hard to find enough good sources on Tumblr to like reblog and stuff that are like legit crystals or things like that without it being weird.
Ah. See, when Rian said Tumblr, I thought we were talking about like the geological tool that rolls the rocks around in order to... Like, what would he put in his Tumblr? I don't know, fucking rocks? You were talking about the cursed-ass website.
Do it on Twitter, since there's quite a few like legit places to retweet fucking crystals and rocks geologically.
So you just make a Spriggan account, you're just retweeting all the cool geodes and shit?
Yeah, but in the bio it'd probably say like not safe for work, and all it would have is rocks and crystals, and nobody would understand.
Yeah. Here we go. Am I the only motherfucker who wants to steal loot? Oh shit. I already have this, nice. Where the fuck am I going? I feel like a child lost at the zoo. Everyone else is running off and be like, zebras! And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I always start to talk to Kat and then another conversation comes up. Sorry, this is what happens. I think it would take very little time in reality for us to get my, whatever my main class is, up to 50, ready to begin MSQ and Heavensward. Fucking snowclops, Jesus. Yeah, I'm excited for Heavensward. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be great. I think, you know, it's what, the first expansion where they kind of had time to develop it. It seems like, you know, ARR was a last-ditch effort to save the game. And so, I mean, I was saying this before, especially after I saw the documentary that Rian was presenting in Discord. It feels very shitty to criticize anything about ARR. Just, like, we have to be fair to the medium, but we also have to... Everything we complain about, potentially, with ARR has to be framed in such a way that we're like... And we're kind of lucky that we got even that. Given the difficulties with development and all that. I'm thankful that we got what we got. Is the main cast of... wait, hold on. Oh, should we gotta go turn this stuff in? Is the main cast of the Scions kind of soulless? Yeah. Yeah, they are. But it is complete. Are the job quests particularly interesting? Not really. And in the case of Lancer, I'd say it's entirely bad. It's the only one though. But I'm glad that we have them. Hey, Chompy boy, nice jammies, dude. It becomes difficult to criticize something that was such a massive success just in the fact that it exists. You know, it's hard to do that. Uranus's might is quite legendary. Are you certain you can handle the leader of the Hecaton Kairos? There we go. Yes, yes! Splendid. Spending 3 centuries beneath the ground has imbued the Hecaton Kairos with unnatural vitality born of malice. I'm astounded that you survived, in truth. We draw nearer and nearer to our goal. You have no qualms with drawing blood again, yes? There we go. Nice, the new D&D campaign. I'm happy for you, Chompy boy. Good. Then cross the Droxy's Pull and to Hullbreaker Isle and kill the King Unchained. Who the fuck? Kraken Blood. The Hullbreaker Isle? Do I have that open?
You should.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. You're working on a manga? What the hell, Chompy boy? Nice. If you ever decide to do a dub. Also, shout out to Big Winks the Third. I misread it the first time and was disappointed coming back and actually reading it. I thought it was Big Twinks. There we go. Can always be fish or come ocean fishing with us. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I just hate the fishing up until that point, maybe. I don't know. I found fishing to be both too involved.
Disappointed by proxy.
Yeah. I think we all are. This guy should just delete his character and fix the error. The fat cat minion, look at it. Fishing is both too involved and at the same time boring. From what little I did of it, I have to pay attention to it, but I don't want to. And it does not strike that middle ground. It is both extremes. It is both problems. Anyway, how elegant will our compound be for a slip of Ampador vellum? How radiant for an indigo pearl? There we go. Take these things, please. Your efforts have paid off handsomely, my friend. We now hold everything we need to imbue our compound with the necessary qualities. Which just leaves the small matter of making it. I would need to levigate the items you have gathered. However, the forces released in their grinding are enough to shatter solid stone. Only a perfect mortar and pestle can withstand the magics of mixing. Though it pains me to ask more of you, could you procure a set? How about you go about it as your business, of course, but my inner crafter tells me you can fashion them yourself. If you are inclined to try, I would advise a journey to the Silver Bazaar. The components of antiques from ages past can find new purpose after all. Okay. Have you chanced upon the perfect mortar and pestle yet, adventurer? I can do nothing till you have both of them. Oh, good. Finally, being able to hand over some of the stuff that you gave me, Mr. Weon. There we go. There we go. Ah, the quality.
Last time I did the stupid relic quest, I forgot they had to be high quality, so half of them were normal, and I cried all the way back to the Silver Bazaar.
Oh no. Now normal quality doesn't even exist, right?
No, it does.
Oh. Ah, the quality of these tools. I tell you, adventurer, 'tis rare indeed to work with such fine instruments. I thank the builder that you chose to entrust me with this commission. Had you not, I might have gone to my grave never having laid hands on anything so fine. I can hardly wait to begin. Yet wait I must, unless you happen to have a spare bombard core and some sacred spring water on hand. The first is to provide sufficient heat to ensure that the constituents blend properly during firing, and the second to quench the mixture without adding impurities. Though no ordinary merchant will have either of these in stock, I'm quite sure an adventurer of your experience will be able to find them somewhere or other. Yes. Oh shit, I didn't read it. The completion of the process rests in you procuring a bombard core and some sacred spring water. Do you have them? Yes. I do. Well done, my friend. All the pieces are in place. Our 4 key ingredients are ready to be mixed with the Allegan resin, and the knot remains but to heat and quench the blend. Now, allow me to crown your efforts by bringing this miraculous material into being. I don't think I have to run another dungeon with this guy. Nice. Don't smile. I present to you a material like
Smiley face.
the like of which this realm has never seen. I hate you. It shall take whatever form an artisan wills, meld with whatever he commands, its very essence becoming one with the whole. No other substance can boast such strength, suppleness, elegance, beauty, and versatility, and naught else is fit to forge a new arm of legend. Friend, I give you Zodium. That the lonely road to mastery should lead me here. You have my gratitude, adventurer, for fanning the flames of my curiosity and urging me to venture into the unknown. Now take this Zodium and reforge your weapon of yore. Nice. He gave me a box. Okay. Labor of love. We continue with labor of love, right?
Yes. Oh no, don't pick it back up because you'll have to do all that again if you want to do another weapon, sorry.
I've already started the dialogue. What do?
Click really fast and then abandon it.
Okay. Okay. Labor of love, abandon. Okay, I have abandoned the thing.
Take another thing in your quest log and go do that instead.
Okay. Let's see. Deliver the lost treasure to Eldwine. Disgusted! Hate this guy. Here we go. I wouldn't hate being sent back to Yojimbo again, but it'd be kind of shitty if they're like, hello, you've got to do 8 hours of Hildebrand before you're able to access this dungeon. Crossing the beams real hard. Did you find something in the stone vigil, friend? Can you be sober for 2 minutes, please? Was that panda just now? Did I spy a panda? Amazing bloody venturer you are. I can almost taste the treasure from here. Let's open her up, eh? Knickknacks again. And I was so sure that it... I mean, the bloody lost treasure of the stone vigil? Years I've been at this, and for what? 12 are telling me something, and I'm bound to listen. Their message is loud and clear. Keep treasure hunting. Oh, fuck off. The more I struggle now, the bigger my find will be. Until I get my one and only, there ain't no reason to give up treasure hunting. Sorry if you were expecting another answer, my friend. And don't screw up your face like that. Old Eldwine will give you a little secret. Tailor-made eel pie and a piece of perfect cloth. Give that pair to Ma, and she'll give you whatever she wish. Ma ain't so bad, even with the fussing. I know she's got me best interests at heart. She's just fretting so I don't go the same way as Pa. May he rest in peace. Died chasing dreams of wealth, I did. Only became a treasure hunter to walk in his footsteps. I meant to find everything he saw and make Ma happy along the way. She's kind of like that mom. It's like, why don't you ever bring a nice woman home? You ever gonna give me grandchildren? You look hungry. Come eat some pasta. You know your cousin had three babies already. Why are you making me wait? Do you hate me? That's that kind of mom. Well, now you know why I can't stop. Any road might be as you can make Ma's treats from something old in the silver bazaar. Now I'm off to the tavern and
I just had a horrible flashback, and I kind of want to smack you for it.
What did I do? I'm a good boy. No, hit me.
Making me think my grandma with the Bible thumping nonsense.
There we go. It's that mom in every mafia movie where the badass guys are coming home and mom pinches their cheeks and hands them like leftover lasagna and shit. It's like, why don't you ever bring me any grandchildren?
It's like, it is exactly like that. It's like, why are you not bringing home your pot and a slap? And it's like, oh my God.
Hey, shout out to Patat Patate, a free agent nonetheless. Yeah, they're like, damn it, Ma, not now. No, I don't want to eat anything right now. We're talking about where to take Tony and bury him. Tony was a nice man. He knew how to treat his mother. Why can't you be more like Tony? Tony's fucking dead, Ma. Don't talk like that in my house, young man. I fucking live for those characters. They're fucking great. All right. Deliver tailor-mailed eel pie and a piece of perfect cloth to the mother. There we go. I think we're going to get 2 light farming, and I'm probably going to want to save that for Saturday. Just me, though. I'll take a vote, because if y'all want to do light farming, I'll stick around.
We could do a couple.
Okay. Okie dokie, let me give you this. Oh shit, I didn't read it again. You were gone for quite a while, adventurer. Does that mean my son has come to his senses? Eh? You have something to give me? I do. My favorite eel pie and some beautiful cloth for my needlework. And Eldwine told you to get them, you say. That son of mine remembering what is dear to my heart. He might not have too much betwixt his ears, but he has... Yeah, I mean, listen, this is exactly that kind of line. That son of mine, remembering what is dear to my heart. He might not have too much betwixt his ears, but he has a good heart. Like, fuck's sake. My late husband was just the same. Damn. And dearie me, I have you running around after him. Thank you for trying, I should say. You have more than earned this crystal. Oh, very good. Gibby gibby. What's Cat doing tonight? Little bitch. Alright, deliver the requested items to Papana. Or Papana. Oh, that's a plata. Good. Well, don't we have a look of accomplishment about us? And do we have the Naris... Papaya? Narasima hide and a sickle fang to back it up. We do. You think you're packed? Where are you going, snaky boy? Thanks, my friend. Oh, thanks, ya friend. 'Tis a grand thing you've done for me, so it pains me to tell you I can't hand over your book just as yet. See, I've to earn a lot of gil to free Gijasana, and I can't very well do that if I fall from Rowena's good graces. As it happens, Rowena's ordered me to toss a heap of old tomes too moldy for selling into the furnace. I've no clue why. She's book burning. I've no clue why, but I've to do that before speaking to those with custom. But I've no notion of how long it will take for me to set fire to the lot, and 'tis twice the pity, as I could incinerate the whole heap in an instant if only I had a furnace ring to light the blaze and a bundle of perfect firewood to keep it aflame. Ain't life unfair, adventurer? Here I was, all ready to give you the book you've worked so hard for, and I can't for dealing with another task. Nice. Space Rock Conference in Scotland. Nice. Here we go. You'll bring him to me. Ah, you're a true friend. So I'll not have you stumbling around the realm in search of the things. I've heard bits of aged items in the Silver Bazaar can find new use if you've the skill to take them apart. Well, now, I'll just wait you here. Now hurry back to see what... Now hurry on back to this dainty lass. You're neither of those two things. Here we go. Well, has me favorite venture come around with a furnace ring and a bundle of perfect firewood? Yes, I have. I bought them off of a good catboy with the chunkiest ass cheeks. Here we go. Snake, go ahead and bring your Switch. You may decide that you want it while you're there. Better to have it, not need it, you know? It doesn't take that much space in a suitcase. To all be praised, you've done it. Now I won't have to spend ages up to me ears in musty old books. Well, that's not that many books, honestly. Ears up to a Lalafell is kind of like some books. You've done right by me, I must admit. I never thought you'd do all the tasks I asked you, especially as I'm the one will to profit most from your labor. But 'tis all for the good if it serves to set Kijisana free. I do hope you're not too upset with me. I realize it's horrible to take advantage of the vulnerable, and even more horrible knowing it's what you're doing. I was on the other end once. When I hadn't two guilds scraped together, I had to join a certain crew known for having sticky fingers to get by. 'Twas there I met Gujasana. Don't know what I'd have done without her. Hells, I'd probably be rotting away in some godforsaken jail. She looks like a Spice Girl. Here we go. Oh my god. Rian, the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Bahamut on pull. That's why you get the big steppy. Ah! Saint among thieves that Gijasana is. Here we go. We'll be able to finish 13. That'd be great. One what trusted not wisely, but too bloody well. Her lover ran off with the crew's coffers, and she took the responsibility for repaying it, sucker. Well, she was kicked out on her tail with a mountain of debt to boot. Nothing for the pretty lass, but to steal and skirmish to make the money back. But a hard life that is. And Gujisana washed up here, be it broken and battered to lick her wounds before too long. Well, she meets Rowena, sells herself into servitude to pay off her debts, and you know the rest. Angry. Tain't a new story, of course. Me travels have taught me that much. The realm's full to bursting with hard-working souls like her. Good folk would keep going even after she's been stabbed in the back. But I want someone to beat the odds, and I'll do all I can for that someone to be my friend. Well, don't I sound like the sentimental fool? Any road I've given you what I was wanting, and now it's me turn. Here, have your book of Skylight. I hope it helps you beat the odds too. Oh, bueno. Good, so I've got like 2 portions of it. You're sorry you won't be there to assist? Honestly, it's okay. We've got a bunch of tanks, and we might actually have better odds without you there turning the cleave into the rest of the party. Okay, so now I've got to do... The only thing on my list is go suck off a Kraken at Hullbreaker Isle. Nah, it's gonna be good, Snicky boy. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for the stuff in Heavensward because I think more people are gonna be like, they're gonna have more classes available, everyone's gonna be more practiced. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the Heavensward raid stuff. And be there with the big snake. That's gonna be good. And we can make more clips together. I look back at those. What happens if I step in these? Oh shit, nice. You knew what I was going to ask before I even asked it. There we go. I Peloton and immediately get aggroed. Come on now. How long are you going to be in Scotland, Mr. Snick? Yeah, I don't remember this at all. There we go. 10 days. Ooh, that's going to be nice. I hope you have a lot of fun. I hope there's stuff for you to do there that isn't just like sitting at a hotel. I'm sure you'll find stuff, but at the same time, I'm hoping you don't have to go looking too hard to find stuff that's, you know, make the most of it. That's what I'm saying. I hope you're able to make the most of it. I can't even imagine being able to travel for work to somewhere as beautiful as Scotland. Wait a minute. No, give me the treasure. Give me the treasure. There we go. What? 7! Oh, Jesus. I only got a 7. I'm angry. Oh, treasure coffers. Are these mimics?
Open them, find out.
Damn it, dude. God damn it. Like, I don't even care about the mimic. I'm just sad that it's not treasure. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure that voice acting is going to have me actually travel to do stuff, but it's probably going to be like travel to New York, travel to LA. It's not going to send me to, like, cool places. It's going to send me to 2 of the biggest hellholes in America. Oh, I saw that steppy. This one's mine. Be treasure. Yeah. Like, I'd be looking forward to visiting LA, but I sure as hell would never want to live there. That's been, like, the one question I've asked multiple times to the people in the industry that I know is, do I have to live in LA to do this job? And they're like, no. There are certain opportunities that only ever be to people in LA, but I'm not going to get everything, you know. I'll get plenty of fun without it. Maybe Georgia. I hope I never have to go to Georgia. There we go. I heard even the devil didn't like going to Georgia. Like, come on, how shitty has it got to be that even the devil's like, oh, girl, no. There we go. Look at Panda being all responsible and clearing the way. I didn't even have to stop. Perfect. Come visit me in Indiana. I used to have family up in Indiana. Unfortunately, they were grandparents that have passed away and or moved out. I do no longer have any family in Indiana. I do have family in Illinois. Probably the only other part of my family that I'll ever speak to again is in Illinois. That's not true. I've got family in Orlando, Florida. My family's all over the fucking place. Didn't used to be that way. There we go. 7. Yeah, there's nothing in Indiana except hateful Republicans. Which I have enough of that shit here, but at least there's other stuff to do in Texas, like melt. There isn't actually much to do in Texas, honestly. If I was going to recommend someone to live here, it's literally just because we don't have income tax. That's it. The cost, you live in Texas. I do want to find a sort of hello? Oh. I do want to find kind of a safe haven somewhere in America that I can scoop all my friends and then we go to live together. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, cost of living pre-COVID is low. That has changed. That's true. Texas gets hit hard by inflation. In particular, not every state gets hit the same. Not every good gets hit the same. Texas is fucked, man. Everything you have in Texas has to get imported. It's kind of like Hawaii in that way. There we go. We don't make shit here. Except oil, but like, I'm not gonna go buy the oil. That shit gets exported, and then we get some other shit back here. Yeah. There we go. I don't remember how to do this fight. I probably should just follow safety circle. I have 5 separation stacks. Am I dying?
Maybe.
I like the rolling the dice here. Fuck, this guy's ugly.
You're fine.
Oh. Ew. Yeah, I know you guys have a ton of corn up there in Indiana. I drove from the airport to Crawfordsville. Or was it Lafayette? I think it was Crawfordsville. I don't know if you know where that is. That's where my family used to live. Going from the airport to Crawfordsville was just like corn town. That's it. You just tons of corn. And a one-lane highway. A one-lane highway. You got 3 minimum here in Texas. 3 lanes minimum. The smallest highway you're ever going to see. Bye, Panda. I love that shit. Good deal. Oh, Silver dropped out. Oh, no. I didn't notice that. I thought I heard someone leave the party, but I also thought there were 4 people here. I was like, I haven't seen Silver running past me in a minute. Also, no one's contesting the loot anymore, which is weird. So I guess that makes sense. That mystery solved. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think with the rise of remote work, I think it's one of the greatest labor shifts to happen. I think that's just a great thing for everybody. What's really funny is to watch these businesses sweating and fucking throwing up from anxiety about how are we going to get these people back into the office because they've got these corporate buildings they have to pay for. That they've rented out this office space that they don't actually need, but they're trying to justify the expense by forcing people back into the commute. Ain't that some shit? All right, deliver the Kraken blood to Adkin. Who the fuck is Adkin? Oh. I believe after this it's just light farming, right?
Yep.
I think the remote work shows that most people will just work independently, and that they don't need to be micromanaged by middle managers whose only job is to torture people. I think there's just so much bloat of middle management in America that these jobs that people, they don't actually do anything, except make everyone else fucking suffer. I think people are really starting to notice this more, and rather it's people just talking about it more, because everyone knows that shit, but people are talking about it more, which is great. Workers are starting to organize. Especially in things like Starbucks. Oh, that's a fucking story. Oh, Amazon warehouse is unionizing as well. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite things to see is when like the bullshit that corporate America has gotten away with so long is starting to crumble a little bit around the corners, and that's just so nice to look at. And all these middle managers that realize they have no job without people in the office are actually just sitting with their thumbs up their ass, doing nothing. Doing nothing. So like, we gotta get them back in the office or otherwise my job is irrelevant. And everyone else is going, well, maybe the solution is not to get people back in the office. Maybe the job is firing you. Yeah. Anyway, what is that awful scent? Oh, it's you. And the stench of the Doxy's pole, I suppose. Yes. Have I lost my mind, or is this blood blue? Ugh, and what a foul stench. Still, it suits an alchemist of my status to bemoan the odorous, and Master Munimix will no doubt look on me with respect if I can transform this gunk into ink. Well, it may literally be ink, you know? Of course, all this rests upon you obtaining 4 kinds of blood. You must still slay the King Forgotten, sir. The sunken temple of Karn is where you're like to find it. I keep thinking I'm done, and then they drag me back in. Nothing is known of the blood's owner, but the substance itself is said to be full of magics. Why, I have even heard it can animate stone. Perhaps a walking statue is the King Forgotten. Okay. All right, well, let's do Karn hard. Yeah, smile. We heard you like dungeons. Here we go. I'm running ahead like I know where to go. I'm guessing over here. Nope.
Are you sure after this one we can't interest you in another dungeon?
If it's required for this step, I'll do it, but as soon as we get done with this step, I think I'm going to leave the rest of it for Saturday, because if we get through all the light farming phase, we're just leaving silver behind again. There's no reason to rush it tonight, you know? Might as well save it for silver on Saturday, and then we can all just go together, lock arms, and skip our way through the remainder of the step, and finish together at the same time, which is always my goal. No! Don't touch me. If I was level 90, I'd be attacking things, but as you can see, I'm level 69, so I can't hit shit, so that's fine. Oh, I hope y'all weren't waiting on me to touch the door. I don't work here. I think it's...
waiting on you to touch the door. You were in the way, so I kept trying to shove the sunstone up your ass.
Please do. I'm sure that'd be a...
Open the door.
No, but it will open my doors. Here we go. This is the end of the dungeon. No, okay, never mind. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's hard to think that there are many jobs that, like if you're a car salesman, yeah, you probably got to be there in person. There are very few jobs though, especially in like corporate America, that you have to physically be sitting at a desk in an office to do. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. I saw marker and I had a little gay panic there.
It's just throwing his ball at you.
There we go. Here we go. I'm sure Silver had to go to bed because it was 9 o'clock. That's usually his bedtime. That poor fucker has school tomorrow. Blech. There we go. Yeah, any job that can be made remote, I think ethically should be made remote. Like, it would be so efficient. And imagine if you didn't have to rent an office space, your company would save money. And then you could fire the middle management. Your company would save money. You're concerned that people may not actually be working if they work from home? The fuck do you think they do when they're sitting in their cubicle? Working? No. Here we go. Teachers probably need to be in person. There's so much benefit to being in a physical space. The parts of teaching that are not just teaching you the material, you probably do need to be in a classroom, but maybe not for all of it. If it's good enough for college for you to have a all online class, then I suppose it should be good enough for public school, right? It's interesting though, I think, I think over time we're going to see more of a push for worker independence, which is fantastic because we needed that for a long time. But I just think businesses are going to eventually see that when their office leases come up and they can validate not having it, I think that the pragmatism of business is going to make it where they're going to let that shit go. Save money. What's not to love? It's literally the only thing businesses care about. The people sweating are the middle managers that realize that they got to go when the office does. Which good. Find a real fucking job. There we go. Anyway. Oh. I don't remember this fight, but I remember it being really cool. I remember spending half of it inside a sarcophagus.
Sounds accurate, yeah.
Whew. Getting cold in here. Very nice. Ah, here we go. Okay, finally the end of it. Is there actually another dungeon step after this one? Don't smile at me. There we go. I know I'm gonna get it because I rolled need, but I rolled a fucking 1. I rolled a 1. Oh. I found the biggest mammoth. Don't run away from me.
It's a B-rank hunt.
Very good. He's a very cute boy. No, 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 not there. Oh, it's right up here. This is like driving a block and a half down the road. Just walk. There we go. He's the biggest boy. I am worthier than you, and when you have fallen from Master Munimix's good graces, I shall laugh and laugh and laugh. Why is this guy such a douche? Here, take the blood. He probably isn't even using it for anything. He just wants the blood so he can drink it. So this is the blood of the King Forgotten. Yes, you have done alchemy a great service by finding this. Well, can we not now distill 4 kings' blood into an ink most conducive of either? No, not yet. This ink is my alchemical masterpiece, and I shall not see its power lessened by something so base as parchment. So while I finish mixing the elements of the ink, you may busy yourself with finding a page of perfect vellum to write upon, and a pinch of perfect pounce to ensure the ink's adhesion. It matters not to me whether you pilfer or purchase them, make them...
Just hit this douche in the face with that shit.
Honestly, just pelt him with it. Make them by reusing
Just,
pieces
like,
of...
the parchment and just beat him.
Bonk. Reusing pieces of aged good from the Silver Bazaar for all I care. One way or the other, kindly go away now. A genius is working. Literally nobody likes you. Blast. By which I mean, oh, happy, happy day, you are returned. And no doubt with a vellum and pounce, yes. Yes, yes, exquisite, really. I owe you a debt of gratitude or something. But really, you must always be so damned quick. My apologies, sir. I simply need more time, confound it. The ink is proving trickier than I had anticipated. My best attempts are failures, and I do not like it. But will you accept just one more last time, yes? What I am saying, of course you will. Now I need a bombard core to heat the blood and sacred spring water in which to suspend the distillation. And fluorite sand should bring the ethereal conductivity of the ink to new heights. No doubt you can find the pulverized alloy somewhere in the north. After all, those Ishgardians use it in the building of their castles. I have the stuff. Victory shall be mine. Soon, so soon, I will complete my long labors and make my rightful place beside Master Mutimix. God, you are a fucking sociopath. He's gonna go behind the goblin hut to snort the pounce, I swear to God. I wouldn't put it past him. Sir, have you done what I desire? You have done what I desire, yes? Oh, how wonderful a friend, how true an ally. I will dip my quill into our ink with it. Trembling fingers draw symbol and power upon the vellum. The completion of your scroll is now at hand. I need but a few moments, alone. You may have the scroll, but not the secrets of my craft. They are mine, I tell you, mine. Oh, fuck off, dude. He's an absolute lunatic. Pretty lunatic, but a lunatic. Done. It is done. This contrivance will surely make me Master Munimix's strong right hand. Huberton's day is done, and mine is newly dawned. Yes, well, I suppose it was Huberton who taught me the theory of sphere scrolls, and the adventurer who did work long and hard in service of this. Perhaps I should offer my thanks to the pair. I do so amuse myself. The very notion that my genius is less than anyone else's is ludicrous. But their contribution shall not be forgotten when I become Master Munimix's right hand. Well, sir, here it is. Eorzea's first Zodiac scroll. Take it, and with my wish that it serves your pursuit of the perfect weapon. There we go. I think this experience is going to turn me off to alchemy. You have obtained all the necessary items to recreate a Zodiac weapon. Report to Geralt at Hurst Mill to proceed. There we go. I think I'll save that for Saturday, though. There we go. Pack off to North Shroud.
Don't let it, because the actual quest line for the alchemy stuff is much more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
The tick.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, for the character, I think he would look at that and be like, no, I'm not going to associate with these guys.
It's like, no thanks.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck led to this guy being here, I want nothing to do with it. Okay, Knife Roomba is back. Hail Knife Roomba. Okay. What a great name. Well, I'm very excited to be this close to finishing the Relic. I think Saturday we'll do the light farming, and then we're fucking done. I can't even believe it, man. We are so close. There we go. I'd like to think the horse was singing. Okay. Also playing a little guitar. He's got like extra hands just for that. All right, let's see. If I were to equip the bow, go talk to Geralt. Okay. I can't wait for this thing to change, like actual change model. Perfect. So you found all 4 bits and pieces, eh? How do I know? It's written all over your smug face. Yep, it'll do that. Does Geralt speak true, my friend? You have acquired all the items. Come, gentlemen, let us recreate an arm of yore. Well, ain't there just... Wait, we ain't there just yet, Jelzan. I can forge a host with the raw materials what Mico brought quick as you pleased, but all we'll have is the fancy weapon without the essence of a legendary arm. We've still got to join it with the special materia. By my reckoning, it's the only way to infuse our new host with the power of souls. How do you propose we fashion this materia? Should Mico gather 10 pieces of each form of Atma? No, mayhap 20, 50. Surely materia composed of 50 pieces would be sufficient. Hey, fuck off, dude. What the hell's you on about, old man? The answer's right in front of your eyes, the bleeding relic itself. You and Mico have done a fine job of filling the thing up with soul energy as the ancients did. Just turn all that materia and meld it with our new host. Make the souls ascend into an arm of legend. It is an awful amount of energy to deal with, though. Your average old craftsman would make a right mess of the finest smithing. It just...
Good luck, sir.
Why good luck?
You'll think.
No! So the Mahatma step, that's separate from the light farming, right? You'll see. Oh no. Oh no.
That is the light farming.
Okay, good. Okay, I didn't know if there were like 2 distinct steps left. Okay. Your average old craftsman would make a right mess of the finest smith and disperse the souls to boot. What we need is a real master of materia, if you catch my drift. Master Mutamix, but of course, who else but he could create such potent materia? Come, Mico, you must go to the bonfire and ask his aid at once. Surely he will not refuse the challenge. Oh, I was just there. There's no problem in us going back. God damn, he's cute. There we go. Who knew? I knew, but who knew? There we go. Aw, these chocobos are making friends. Okay, let's see. Back off we go again. Blackbrush, I think? You'll see. I'm worried. Panda, how bad is this last set of light farming? I've been led to believe it's not bad at all. But I'm worried by the 2 of you snickering. Again, I think it's the horse singing. Just turn that off. There we go. Huberton and Adkin make great tongue flaps about Sphere Scroll, but today Uplander seeks materia knowings of Mutamix. There we go. Uplander wants to make legendary fighty tool into materia. Interesting. Fighty tool full of airy self. Airy self becoming amazing materia. And with the knowings in Mutamix's brain case is possible. But Mutamix has shiver shakes. It is very big chance game. Even with the knowings of Mutamix cannot give word bound of success. Brain case filled with doubtful buzzy munchly. May go very, very unrightly. If Mutamix is failing, legendary fighty tool will turn into bitty bits. Airy self go bye-bye. Wait, are you telling me there's a chance I lose my relic here?
Smile.
Well, if that happens, we're done. Like, that's it. But we'll give handlending if Uplander is weak of bladder. Give hail call and Mutamix make trip to your stay place. Like, for real?
Smile.
But like, for real. Part of me thinks they're just trying to spook me to see if I have the courage to press the button and then I get the relic anyway. Like, it can't actually fail, but they're gonna, like, build up the suspense that maybe I could. Part of me also thinks that they'd make you sometimes just fuck you gotta do it again. I'm gonna wager you can't actually fail here, they just want to spook you and that you're just trolling me. Because if it ain't that, I'm about to be very unhappy. Because I'm pushing the button either way. Alright. Oh, what did Mutamix have to say? I knew we couldn't say no to a challenge like this. And that means that everything's set for the great show. I've got me forge fired up, so all that's left is to tell Jaws on you're ready and willing. Well, adventurer friend, let's say we recreate us a legendary arm. Yep. I'm gonna be unhappy. It's okay, though. No, not that one. Beach composite, cedar, which, this one. Oh, I'm talking to Geralt? Oh. Let me put that back on then. Or don't. The fuck? Zenith enhancement? Zodiac weapon recreation. You're ready to recreate a legendary arm from the times of Eld. Then let us make the soul of your current
Recreation down on the bottom.
Got it, thank you. Then let us make the soul of your current relic ascend to a new forged vessel, and so remake a Zodiac weapon. Yes, the Zodiac weapon we make with these will be finer than aught else in the land. If you are firm in your purpose, let us begin. Yeah, looks great. Here we go. The culmination of our efforts is so close at hand. Come, let us call Master Mutamix, and then to work. Here we go. You could lose it? Oh, fuck's sake. Did you lose it, Panda? How far back do you go if you lose your relic here? Is it like step 1? Panda smiles. I hate all of this. So I'm to be the first. Well, just you watch what I can do with this old hammer. And anvil, I'll forge a host for the Zodiac weapon, what's got no equal in all Eorzea. Listen, if it breaks, it breaks. And I'll just be like, never again. I'll probably never touch relics again if it takes this away from me. What an absolute waste of my time it will have been. I can't imagine Yoshi P letting that shit happen. I just can't imagine it. I think they're just spooking me. Well, it's done. Behold the weapon precisely as it was in days of yore. And that's all that's left is to meld materia to it. Well, Master Mutamix, I believe that is your area of expertise. Will you transform Mico's relic into materia? This relic is very mighty fighty tool, full of airy self. Mutamix has many shiver shakes. Cannot give word bound, the secret joiny skill of Mutamix will be success. If fail, fighty tool will turn into bitty bits. Please be warned, the chance of success for turning a relic weapon nexus into materia is 1.4%. Your relic will be lost if the process fails. Please be warned, the chance of success for turning a relic weapon in the Nexus into materia is 1.4%. Your relic will be lost if the process fails. Yes. That's the spirit. Well, you heard the bold lad. Unimix make the relic into materia. Then let the chance game of many heart thumbs begin. Giant Eyes, does Mutamix Trucy, the relic fighting tool of the Uplander, is now materia? Mutamix has much success muchly. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew you had it in you, Mutamix. Then all that remains for us to join is the relic made materia and Geralt's Zodiac weapon host. Here we go. So you can't actually fail that, can you? I didn't just hit a 1.4%. Now I shall...
cannot actually fail that.
Okay, I figured that would have been like such a shitting on the player moment. Yoshi P would never do that. I hope. Now I shall attempt to complete the arm with the Zodiac scroll in flawless Alexandrite.
Listen, many people didn't complete it just because of that dialogue box back in the day. So,
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying, is I figured it was like a courage check to see if you'd actually be willing to risk it. Can you imagine the malding if it failed? Yeah, I would never touch a relic again. I would never touch a relic again if that happened. I would honestly have been very... What the fuck are you doing back there? Don't you hide, bitch, I see you. Whip your dick out, I know you're here. This little bitch. Anyway, if people would uninstall the game, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The other reason I knew the thing was going to happen there is because I feel like you guys wouldn't have let me get to this point without warning me that there was a chance of failure. You guys wouldn't fucking do me like that, honestly. I hope. Anyway, now I shall attempt to complete the arm with the Zodiac scroll and flawless Alexandrite. So the Alexandrite we got earlier was just kind of like basic shit Alexandrite from Walmart.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Behold the likeness of the longbow once drawn by Yoichi, the famed archer of the Far East. Ancient legend says that the hero could loose a shaft so true as to pierce the eye of a sea serpent even amidst a raging tempest. Come take up your Yoichi bow, born of stars' radiance, reforged through hero's might, and imbued with a soul's blessing. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Huberton. Everyone's showing up! Is that peeping Tom motherfucker still back there? No, look, it's not there. He was just right here. I'm glad I caught him. That's a little detail there. Nice. You know, technically we could stop here. We just wouldn't have it glow.
But we need the glow.
We need the glow. Damn, look at that. That looks great. That is so damn good. That's gonna go great with her. Because I can dye the bow, right?
Yes.
Nice. I have so many scrolls. I didn't want any of these. I have so many. Well, damn, we got that next step down. I figured we might be finishing it tonight, but no, that's not. I can't do light farming on top of this. That's just not going to happen. My bones need rest. By that I mean I'm going to go finish eating. Your boy's hungry. Well, hey, we'll finish this up Saturday. We'll get me and Silver will both be finishing our relic. I imagine Panda will be done before then. There's no need to hold off. If you have access to it, if I can do it. But I think me and Silver, Silver and I probably will be finishing our relics on Saturday. I'm very excited. One last little bit of light farming, and then we're done. After that, we're going to finish up Hildebrand. Hopefully, before any of that happens, well, Saturday we're going to finish up the relic. On Sunday, hopefully, we clear turn 13. Monday and maybe Tuesday we finish up Hildebrand. I think Monday we'll finish up Hildebrand. Tuesday we could potentially be doing the cutscene Bukake at the end of Heavensward. Sorry, at the end of ARR, right before Heavensward. And then potentially on Thursday we start Heavensward. We're right there, man. We are so close. Oh, hey, it's been a great journey so far. We still got a little bit left to do in the end, but I'll see you then. 8. Oh! I had a good time tonight. I hope you did too. I will see you back on Saturday where we continue this. Thank you so much, Yizrion, Silver Panda. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and everyone else is watching in this stream as well. Appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time with us. I'll see you back on Saturday. Until then, have a good time. I'll see you. Bye-bye.